chasing the butterfly. You and I getting high out of space.
It's the 61st annual Iberia Boys Basketball Tournament here on 97.9 FM. Our games brought to you in part by Air Serv Heating and Air, the Marys County Bank, Mailbox It, Lowe's Chevrolet, Memorial Chapels of Waynesville, St. Robert, Ed Morris Ford, Flo's 66 Diner, Shelter Insurance Agents Dave Holland in Richland and John Gregory in Crocker, St. Robert Auto Supply, Phelps Health, the Bank of Iberia, Pepsi Cola Bottling Company, Town and Country Bank, along with St. Elizabeth TV, Iberia Auto Supply, and the Bank of Crocker. Let's go courtside with Connor Harbert from the 61st Annual Iberia Boys Basketball Tournament on The Source.
To you and yours, we are here once again at the Iberia High School Gymnasium, where we are just 6.5 minutes away from our first game of the night, our consolation semifinals to be played here tonight. Again, we'll have the 5 versus 8 seed matchup. It'll be Maranatha Baptist taking on Lighthouse Prep. Connor Harbert here with you today, 97.9 The Source. Glad you could join me here for yet another couple of games. Tomorrow we will hand out some trophies, but tonight we will go ahead and iron out who will be playing in that 5th and that 7th place game here. Obviously, these two teams, they're going to want to play for 5th, but we'll have to get on the floor and see who has it here today. So, again, Maranatha Baptist, Lighthouse Prep, 2 Misha affiliates set to go to work here in this one. This one, theoretically, not a Misha contest, but we do know from the first round here, these two teams looking to get back in the win column, maybe kind of keep it a little bit close here today. Of course, Dixon easily handling Lighthouse Prep in the first round, 89-33, and then Iberia follows up with a 20-point win over Maranatha Baptist, 74-54. So, double-digit wins, pretty much that was the trend of the first round. But these two teams, we know they do have some talent. There are definitely some players to watch out for here in this one. We'll see who can really kind of get it going here and make an impact in this first game of the day. So, big thank you to all of our sponsors who make this broadcast possible. Again, I've mentioned a couple times here during the course of this tournament that in addition to our normal basketball sponsors you might hear when you tune into Waynesville Tiger, Waynesville Lady Tiger Basketball, we've got several additional sponsors as well for the Iberia tournament. So big thank you not only to our normal sponsors, but our tournament sponsors there as well. Of course, you'll hear from them throughout the course of the evening tonight. So, just a recap of what happened yesterday here for you before we move on over to a quick break. Of course, we had the championship semifinals yesterday, and we had a couple of seeded upsets, if you will. It was the number 4 seed Iberia, the tournament hosts, perhaps benefiting from playing on their home floor. They were able to overcome the number 1 seed Dixon. That was a good ball game, a very exciting ball game. Hopefully you got a chance to tune in there. 52-47, the final score there. And then our second game of the day, St. Elizabeth. A early first half lead, saw it kind of evaporate there, but led coast to coast in that one. They eventually walk away with the 11-point win over Stoutland, 85-74. So, St. Elizabeth in Iberia, that will be our championship game tomorrow. Dixon and Stoutland, that'll be your 3rd place game. But like I said, we're going to decide our 5th and 7th place games here tonight. So, hey, let's go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, well, we'll go over a little bit more info here for you, and then we'll have our national anthem. We'll take one more break from there. But now, 2 minutes. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament. It's 97.9 The Source.
Town and Country Bank. Banking the way it should be. With 11 locations throughout the area, you're never far away. We have all the services of the big banks, except we're locally owned and dedicated to personal service that you'd expect from a friend. Town and Country Bank. 11 locations throughout the area or online 24 hours a day at tcbanks.com. Town and Country Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Happy New Year from everyone at Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert. I'm Mike Freeman, and I'd like to invite you to start the new year in a new Ford. Hurry in now to take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months with approved credit on new 2022 F-150s and select SUVs. Plus, get a $1,000 rebate and huge Ed Morse discounts. Visit Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert today or shop online at edmorsefordstrourobert.com and find out what it means to be backed by Morse. Offer in January 31st. See dealer for details.
You and your loved ones deserve a safe surgery experience. At Phelps Health, our integrated group of physicians, nurses, and staff work together to provide the best possible care for you and your family. As a testament to the top-notch care we provide, Phelps Health received a Top 10% in the Nation Award for Medical Excellence in General Surgery by CareChex, an innovative medical rating system designed to evaluate quality relating to care, outcomes, and patient satisfaction. Phelps Health, your health, our mission.
Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package UPS, accept UPS drop-offs, and can accept UPS returns with a shipping label. Add FedEx and the United States Postal Service, and why go anywhere else? Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3, St. Robert Boulevard.
Iberial High School, where we are just about 90 seconds away from starting lineups, our first game of the evening. Again, it will be the Maranatha Baptist Warriors taking on the White House Academy Prep Eagles. So, Connor Harbert here with you today. Glad you could join me here for this one as we have one more minute to talk about things. Again, this is the 5 versus 8 seed matchup. Maranatha Baptist, the 5 seed, Lighthouse Prep, the 8 seed. Some players to watch out for here in this one. I think for Maranatha Baptist, you got to look first at the leading scorer. He's going to have a massive height differential here in this one. Of course, I'm talking about Peter Samuelson. 25 points against Iberia, almost half the team's points on Monday. All the way back on Monday. We haven't seen Maranatha Baptist in a while, but again, 25 points there against the Rangers. We'll see how he handles a team here that, again, admittedly does not have a whole lot of height there themselves. Another player to watch out for, not getting the start, but watch for Donovan Smith. Of course, he had 10. Then also watch out for Sebastian Rush. He had himself a pretty solid game, 8 points against Iberia as well. National Anthem taking me by surprise. We'll come right back. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Turn on the heat. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Once again, back here, Iberia High School. National Anthem, catching me by surprise there, but we rejoin the contest at hand here. 5 versus 8 matchup, Maranatha Baptist and Lighthouse Prep. We talked about Maranatha a little bit. We'll go ahead and talk about Lighthouse when we get a moment here, but first, your starting lineups here for this one. First and foremost, for your Maranatha Baptist Warriors. First one out on the floor, that will be Sebastian Rush, a 6-foot-tall junior here for the Warriors. Also out on the floor, how about Wilbur Voigt? Wilbur Voigt, the 5'10 senior. We'll have Peter Samuelson out there here today. Samuelson, a 6'6 senior. How about the 6'2 senior Isaiah Johnson there as well? And then Matthew Morrison gets the start. He's a 6-foot-tall junior for the Warriors. Warriors 6-5 on the year, looking to pick up victory number 7 here tonight as we take a look at the starting lineup now for the Lighthouse Prep Academy Eagles. You'll have first one out there, 5'10 freshman Eddie Brooks, and you'll have out there as well the 5'8 senior in Avery Coling. Also out there on the floor, 6-foot-tall junior in Jonah Taggart. We'll also see Grant King, a 5'10 sophomore, rounding out the lineup. That'll be the 5'11 senior in Riley Pipes. So again, something to note there, the height differential between these two teams. Peter Samuelson, 6'6", only a few players above 6 feet tall on the side of the Eagles. One more time out here, we'll come right back. We'll have tip-off here for you. Again, the Warriors and the Eagles, 97.9 The Source.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
Let's just try not to embarrass ourselves and everything will be fine. Is that a Pepsi Vanilla? Oh no, please not here, not now.
Oh, too late. Steve, it's flavor time, baby. And we're coming to you live with the smoothest cat in the city, Pepsi Vanilla.
No, it's not flavor time.
With a flavor so rich and a taste so smooth. It's delicious. It's refreshing.
Dude, seriously, does this always have to happen when you drink Pepsi Vanilla?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Pepsi Vanilla, now available in 0 sugar. That's what I like.
Once again, here we go. 8 minutes on the clock as we get going here. Iberia High School, the Maranatha Baptist Warriors taking on the Lighthouse Prep Eagles. Connor Harbert here with you once again today. 97.9 The Source. Our two teams ready to go. It'll be Jonah Taggart jumping for the Eagles. Peter Samuelson jumping here for the Warriors. Our officials tonight looks to be two of the same officials we had yesterday. And then looks like we also got a new guy over there as well. Of course, a good crew yesterday. Hopefully that'll carry on in tonight. Opening tip going to be smacked out of bounds here. Touched here by Samuelson. Easily won the tip, but tipped it out of bounds. So it'll be Lighthouse Prep who starts the game with the basketball. Avery Cohen going to inbound it here. Eddie Brooks will come across. Brooks again a freshman on this young Lighthouse Prep squad. Here's a three-pointer. Riley Pipes going to let one fly. No good off the rim. Rebounded by Rush. Sebastian Rush looking to go maybe coast to coast here. Left side layup is good. Sebastian Rush gets it going here early on for Maranatha Baptist. As Pipes comes back up top of the key, on over to Taggart. Taggart going to try for 3. That one rims out. Who's got the rebound here? Grant King trying to pick it up, but ultimately it's going to be Rush who gets himself another rebound. Rush on into the corner here. Pump fake. Matthew Morrison driving baseline. Inside. Samuelson. Turnaround jumper's good. Again, Samuelson really my player to watch for here in this one. 6 inches between him and the next tallest player here on the Lighthouse Prep squad. Here's a traveling violation back the other direction. Ball will come back with the Warriors. So Rush to inbound. He'll toss it in. Wilbur Voigt. He'll come across half court. Looks to be a 2-3 zone for Lighthouse Prep. Ball goes to the free throw line. Samuelson off to Johnson outside. Rush going to take the 3. A bit too long here. Who's got the rebound? Going to be picked up by Morrison. He'll try to put it back through. No good, but Samuelson's there. He'll grab it off the rim and put it through. Samuelson now with 4. It's a 6-0 lead to start this one. Taggart across half court. Pass it off here to Coling. Coling going to be fouled. Be a push foul here. Charge to Isaiah Johnson, who picks up his first. First personal, first team foul. 6:45 here left to go in the first as Brooks comes to the left elbow. Travel with it. Another traveling violation. Maranatha Baptist basketball. So another Eagles turnover here. Warriors take control, moving up the left side. Bringing it to the wing. Voigt with the basketball as he dribbles it back over to the right. High pass on over to Rush. Stands top of the key, looking to penetrate the zone. Lost the dribble, but who touched it last? They'll say it was last touched by Rush. Ball hit his leg on the way out, so the Eagles take over. Coling to inbound. Goes into Brooks. Brooks going to come up the sideline, pass it off to Taggart. Taggart on back over to Brooks. Brooks on over to Coling. He'll cross half court. Right corner now. Here's Pipes. He'll drive the baseline. Turn around. Fade away jumper is too far to the left. It's picked up here by Morrison. He'll get the rebound. 6-0 here. Warriors looking to make it another basket here. Looking to continue this game opening run. Trying to find the entry pass to Samuelson, but it's overthrown. A double dribble means it'll go right on back to the Warriors, however. Not the easiest thing in the world to overthrow Samuelson, of course. That ball just a bit too high for the senior to handle. Voigt to inbound, goes all the way to the right corner. Morrison with it, inside Samuelson. Guarded by Pipes as he dumps it off underneath, but the ball ends up being tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Lighthouse Prep, still Maranatha Baptist basketball. Voigt to inbound, goes into Samuelson. He stands right elbow to the baseline, passes it off over to Rush. Rush guarded by Taggart. To the right wing, over to Samuelson, to the corner. Voigt, pump fake, driving left baseline here. Double teamed on the left block, tries to go across the lane. Almost gave it away, but Rush able to pick it up. To Morrison, trying to go inside, but it's stolen this time by Pipes. Pipes will take control, he'll bring it across. So the steal here for Lighthouse Prep. Left wing, here's Coling for three. Too short, rebounded by Samuelson. Outlet pass made to Rush. Rush moving it down the floor here, but again, it's misfired. Trying to find Morrison down the floor. He'll throw it away. Ball back to the Eagles. 2.5 minutes into this one. 5:30 left to go in the first. Still 6-0 our score. Inbounds pass, almost stolen away. Grant King does come up with it. Able to keep the dribble up the right sideline. Dish it off over to Pipes. Pipes on back to the right wing. Here's Taggart for three. Rims out. Picked up by Voigt. Lighthouse Prep, a team that's going to shoot a lot of threes if you haven't noticed just yet. They like to shoot from outside. Ball poked out of bounds. King got a hand on it, but it'll stay here with the Warriors. Of course, players to watch for specifically from outside. Eddie Brooks, Riley Pipes. They were the leading scorers in that game against Dixon. Shot up, offensive foul back the other way. Jonah Taggart taking the charge. Wilbur Voigt will pick up the foul. Second team foul charged here to Maranatha Baptist. Taggart sets his feet and takes the contact. Always fun to see. Here's a three-pointer. Riley Pipes going to let it fly. Rolls out. No good. Rush there for the rebound. It's about halfway in the basket, but Rush going to trip and fall. Picked up by Brooks, but he'll throw it right on back to Rush. Now here's Rush to Samuelson. Samuel off to Morrison. Right block. Over to Samuelson now. Rolls off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Brooks. A little bit of chaos there, but it's Brooks who ultimately comes up with it as Rush hits the floor once more. Dangerous pass backwards here. Rush, right place, right time. Picks up the steal. Passes up the floor now. Isaiah Johnson to the left block. He'll fight through the contact. He'll be fouled. He'll head to the line for two. So Rush having a little bit of hard time staying on his feet there, but fortunately for Rush, trips, falls, and ends up in the right place to pick up the steal. He's all right, though. He's up and moving around the floor, smiling, laughing. Johnson puts the first one up and through. Johnson with his first point of the day. Makes it a 7-0 ball game. Second free throw now is no good. Right side of the rim, picked up by Taggart. So 1-2 that time for Johnson, but it is a 7-0 Maranatha Baptist lead. Top of the key to the right wing, on over to Taggart. He'll dribble on into the corner, almost stolen away by Morrison, but it goes out of bounds. We'll stay here with the Eagles. Lighthouse Prep still looking for their first points in this one. Here's Brooks, top of the key, on over to Taggart. Pump fake, moves to the right elbow, dumps it off over to King. King trying to move to the baseline here. He'll be fouled. Foul incoming here. Third team foul going to be charged to Maranatha Baptist. Who picks this one up? Sebastian Rush. Again, his first, team third. Calling to inbound for the baseline. Lobs one up, but it's stolen away by Morrison. Morrison coming up the right sideline. He's going to float a pass forward to Samuelson. He will be fouled. It's going to be 2 free throws now for Peter Samuelson. This foul is going to be charged to Grant King. Number 1 on him. Samuelson going to let the first fly. It bounces in. Samuelson now with 5. Second one up and away now is good. Might have had a lane violation had that one not gone in, but it does. So ultimately, it doesn't matter. 9-0 our score now. Here's Avery Coling, top of the key, on over to the right wing. Taggart for three, off the backboard and in. So Taggart will put the Eagles on the board. Cuts the lead here to 6, 9-3 now. Voigt going to take the inbounds pass. Lighthouse Prep adding a little bit of full court pressure. Easily broken, though, by the Warriors as Johnson waits for it on the left wing. Pass to the other side of the floor. Here's Morrison to the block. Here's Samuelson. Samuelson guarded by 4 members of the Eagles. That's going to open up some space on the floor. The dish and the bucket and the foul. Isaiah Johnson good for 2. Lighthouse Prep collapsing on Samuelson. Like I said, that opened up a lot of space elsewhere on the floor. Samuelson able to find Johnson, who puts it in. Chance for the and one now as the free throw is put up and away. High shot, no good, off the front of the rim, rebounded by Coling. Johnson 1 for 3 from the free throw line. The lead's now 8, 11-3. 3.5 minutes left to go here in this first quarter, I should say. 3-pointer, Avery Coling from the baseline. That one's good. So a couple back-to-back threes now for the Eagles. 11-6. Sebastian Rush brings it up to the left wing, to the corner, now over to Johnson. He'll take the mid-range jumper. Good, drained it. Johnson's got 5, 17-6. Johnson has the last 5 points, I do believe. Nope, that's not right, but still has 5. Samuelson had a couple free throws in there. Here's Riley Pipes, right elbow, spinning around to his right, to the corner now for a third straight 3. Yes, Jonah Taggart again. I told you, the Eagles, they'll shoot from outside. They've got 3 in a row. Leads now 4, 13-9. Shot just inside the 3-point line. Wilbur Voigt can't get it to go, but Sebastian Rush fighting in there. He'll get the bucket and the foul. Rush now has 4. He'll increase the lead to 6, and he'll have a chance to make it 7. As the foul's charged here to Riley Pipes, who picks up foul number 2. Team foul number 4 as Rush sinks the and one. Make it 5 now, 16-9. Here's Avery Coling moving to his right, over to Brooks. In the cross half court, they'll do so. Throw it off to King to the corner. Here's a 4th straight 3 perhaps. Yes! 4 straight 3s now for Lighthouse Prep. That's the first 3 for Riley Pipes, 16-12. Wilbur Voigt, he'll throw it away. So, a quick start here for Maranatha Baptist, but Lighthouse Prep really starting to heat up. The Warriors going to have to find a way to contest shooters from outside. Ball ends up loose on the floor here. Brooks lost the dribble, picked it up by Morrison. Morrison, underhanded layup, he's fouled. 2 more free throws here for Maranatha Baptist. The Warriors have taken several trips to the line tonight. That comes from attacking the basket. The foul's going to be on Eddie Brooks, his first. First personal. Again, 15 foul charge to Lighthouse Prep. First free throw on the way from Morrison. Rolls around the rim, but ultimately falls through. Morrison has his first point of the day. Puts the lead back to 5, 17-12. Second free throw. Front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Coling. So 5 points to the lead. Here's Riley Pipes. Spinning around to his right here. Traveled with it. Trying to spin around and create some space, but I'm going to assume switch to pivot foot there. Pipes going to shrug the shoulders on back, but they got to get back on defense. Here's Peter Samuelson. He'll sneak through. Through the contact initiated by Pipes. Another 2 here for Samuelson. He's got 8. 8 of the 19 here early on in this first. Avery Coling stepping up to the wing. Squared up to the basket. Dumps it off to Pipes. Pipes going to set up for the open 3. Front of the rim, no good. First time in 5 tries they've missed. Here comes Voigt. Voigt has it stripped out by King, but it goes out of bounds. Still with Maranatha Baptist. Rush can inbound here to Morrison. Few dribbles off to the right wing. Voigt. Voigt inside Samuelson. Over Pipes. Again good. Samuelson now into double digits. He's got 10. And we're back to a 9-point lead, 21-12. Here's Grant King. Lost the dribble. Unforced error here on Lighthouse Prep. Ball back with the Warriors. We'll get our first substitution here. Comes in for the Eagles. That'll be Gavin Grayson. Grayson, I do not believe we saw on Monday. 7 players tonight for Lighthouse Prep. I do believe Grayson is that 7th. Here's Samuelson again inside. Missed the first, got the second. Make it 12 now for Samuelson. 10 from the field, 2 from the free throw line. To a double-digit lead we go once more, 23-12. 7-0 run now for the Warriors. Staggert's on the right sideline. He'll pass it on back to Brooks. Brooks leaps pass up the floor, stolen by Samuelson. He'll throw it down the floor. That'll be stolen by Coling. A steal for steal, 3-on-3 back the other direction. Coling going to dribble off to the right wing, passing off over to Taggart. Taggart, the quick 3 over Samuelson. Front of the rim, long rebound. Who's got it? It's going to be picked up eventually. Nope, still on the floor. Eventually it's going to be picked up by Brooks. Lighthouse Prep still with the basketball. Brooks going to dribble on into the corner here. He'll be fouled. It's going to be a foul charge to Matthew Morrison. Grayson, a 5'5 freshman. Again, Morrison's called for his first, team 4th. One of 4 freshmen, at least listed on the program roster. I believe one of 3 with the roster here tonight. There's a jump ball off the inbounds pass. Lighthouse Prep going to give it up. It will be Boyer ball. 38 seconds left to go in the first. 23-12. Going to extend upon, maybe make a new largest lead of the game here with a basket. Isaiah Johnson stepping through. Leans into it. Puts it in off the glass for another one. Johnson with 7. Johnson and Samuelson generating most of the offense here. So here's a ball knocked out of bounds by Johnson. An audience member walking on by. Gave him a word or two. Obviously joking over there. But we'll get back to it here. Here's Brooks. Hook shot, middle of the lane, no good. Rebounded by Morrison. Morrison has the ball tipped, but able to pick it back up as he'll toss it on over to Voigt. Still 10 seconds here. We'll see if Maranatha Baptist can do anything with it here. To the left block, Rush, left wide open. Yep, he'll put it up and in. Passing it on down the floor here as Brooks not able to get a shot off. And that'll be the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, Maranatha Baptist, they've built themselves a double-digit lead over Lighthouse Prep. 27-12 our score. We'll take 60 seconds, come right back. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament. It's 97.9 The Source.
If you've been to Flo's 66 Diner in St. Robert, then you're one of the many. And if you haven't been there, you need to get on the bandwagon because you're missing out. The owner, Missy, has been in the restaurant biz since she was a kid and offers you the best in home-cooked daily specials. Breakfast with one of everybody's favorites, their biscuits and gravy, and, of course, everything else on the menu. That's Flo's 66 Diner next to O'Reilly's on historic Route 66. They're open 7 days a week. And by the way, word is that Flo's 66 Diner has the best servers in town.
City. When it's time to replace your battery, trust the professional parts people at Part City Auto Parts to help you choose the Super Start battery that's an exact fit for your vehicle. Whether it's a reliable economy, hard-working premium, or powerful extreme, Part City Auto Parts has the Super Start battery you need in stock at a guaranteed low price. Don't let a dead battery slow you down. Visit Part City Auto Parts for a Super Start battery you can count on. Part City Auto Parts.
For all of your auto parts needs, see your Part City Auto Parts store in Iberia and Dixon.
Part City. Yeah, Part City. Part City.
Second quarter of play here in Iberia. Double-digit lead for Maranatha Baptist. The Warriors lead in this 5 versus 8 seed matchup. They lead over Lighthouse Prep 27-12. Riley Pipes, top of the key. Lighthouse Prep with control of the basketball. Avery Coling dishes off to the right wing. Deep 3 for Pipes. Rims out. No good. Ball bounces around, but it's picked up by Samuelson. Samuelson down the floor. Morrison cherry picks behind the defense. And he's got the easy basket. Morrison's first shot from the field. He's got 3 tonight. 29-12. Here's a ball tipped off the referee, but picked up here by Donovan Smith. He'll find the alley-oop layup over to Sebastian Rush for 2. Rush now with 9. 31-12. A couple very quick baskets here for the Warriors. On the attack, here's Eddie Brooks, top of the key. Slows it down here, moves to his left, dishes off over to Coling. Up and around, over to Pipes now. Pipes on to Brooks, top of the key. He'll settle for the three-pointer. Front of the rim, bounces to the right. Johnson going to let that one roll out of bounds. It will come back with Maranatha Baptist. Peter Samuelson leading the way. He leads all scores with 12 tonight. But Rush now with 9. Isaiah Johnson, 7 points. And then, of course, Matthew Morrison, the 4th scorer there. He's got 3. Jonah Taggart currently leading the way for Lighthouse Prep. He's got 6. Trying to find the pass inside, trying to float it over the top to Samuelson. Too much on it, though. Over the top, out of bounds. Lighthouse Prep takes it over. Grant King going all the way through. Layup blocked out of bounds by Samuelson. Clean block sent that one flying. But it will stay here with Lighthouse Prep. Bounce pass to the left wing. King on over to Pipes. Pipes going to bring it to his left now. Brings it to the block, spinning back around to his right. And he'll be fouled. I believe that'll be a foul here on Rush. Trying to reach in. Knock that one loose. Yep, it'll be on Rush. His second. Team 5th. Going to inbound once more. To the left block, on over to Pipes. Pipes, nice pump fake there, but couldn't get the shot to go. It's rebounded by Samuelson. Again, more passing up the floor here. Johnson brings it to the left elbow, trying to find Samuelson in motion. Can't bring it in, though. It's stolen away by the Eagles. Coling coming top of the key, going to take the quick 3. Got it! Buried another one. Coling now with 6. That's his second 3 of the game. Again, all of the Eagles' points have come from outside. That's their 5th 3 of the contest. 31-15. Samuelson on the right block. Gets it back over to Morrison. Morrison the runner. Morrison now with 5. 33-15. Couple minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Our first of 2 games tonight. Final night with just the 2 games. Here's Grant King. Left elbow. Moving to his left. Layup. Blocked out of bounds by Johnson. Stays here with the Eagles. Again tomorrow. 4 games there for you. The 7th place, the 5th place, the 3rd place, and then the championship. In that order. Slowly ramp it up there. Should be a fun championship game. Here's Jonah Taggart for 3 from the corner. No. Rush has the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor himself. Might look to go coast to coast. Nope. Dishes off to the right block where Matthew Morrison's waiting once more. 20-point ball game here. 35-15. Here comes King. Left sideline here. Ball poked loose. Picked up by Rush. Rush down the floor here to Morrison in the corner. Has it ripped out by Coling. Ball ends up loose on the floor, though. Morrison has it, trying to roll it away. Still loose on the floor here. Rush going to be the benefactor. He stands on the right wing. He'll be fouled. He had possession of that basketball for a while. Then it squirted loose. Back out to the wing where Rush was there. Foul's going to be charged here to Grant King, his second, team 6th. Donovan Smith inbounds here to Rush. He'll step up to the 3-point line. Got it. Sebastian Rush, good for 3. Now tied for your leading scorer tonight. Him, Peter Samuelson, both with 12. It's a 23-point lead. Brooks sends it to the right. King inside. Here's Pipes. Pipes the pump fake. Now goes up and in. There you go. First points coming inside the 3-point line tonight. Nice pump fake there for Pipes. He's got 5. Ball to the free throw line. Nope, knocked loose up the floor. Now on over to Brooks. Brooks, right side layup is good. Was trying to chase him down there, but Brooks, cognizant. Puts it just out of his reach for another 2. Maranatha Baptist doubling up now, 38-19. Here comes Donovan Smith through the lane. Shot goes wild, but it's picked up by Samuelson. Nobody around. Simple shot off the glass. 14 points for Samuelson now. Taggart lets it down the sideline over to Pipes. Pipes guarded by Samuelson. Bounce pass, top of the key to Coling. Coling going to take the shot from the free throw line. Off the backboard, rims out, picked up by Smith. He'll bring it up himself here. Ball stripped away by Coling. And now Lighthouse Prep has numbers back the other way. Coling all the way through. He'll be fouled. It looks like that might be the 3rd here on Sebastian Rush. Avery Coling heading to the line, shooting 2. So the foul is on Rush. That's number 3 on him. Team foul number 6. Coling at the line, shooting 2. A chance to become the Eagles' leading scorer tonight. First one's up and good. So there you go. Coling's now got 7 tonight. Wilbur Voigt checks in here for Rush. So we'll have to get another substitution here. Matthew Morrison going to have to come out for a brief moment. Blood on the elbow. He'll be replaced by Clarence Brown. So he'll go off, clean that off, come right back. Put a Band-Aid on it. Second free throw here for Collings, no good. Picked up here by Samuelson. So again, it's a double-up score, 40-20. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Voigt dribbling up to the left block. Over now to Samuelson. Samuelson shot too hard. Fighting for his own rebound. A foul on the rebound. Going to be charged here to Avery Coling. We'll shoot 1-1 now. That'll be team foul number 7 charged here to Lighthouse Prep. Peter Samuelson at the line doing the honors. So again, Samuelson, once more your leading scorer with 14 tonight. Had 25 on Monday, so we'll now have a whistle. Ball's to come back to the official for a moment. But it looks like whatever the problem was, it's been rectified. We'll get back to it. There's that free throw. It's up, rims out, no good. Loose rebound, out of bounds it goes. They'll say last touch by Maranatha Baptist. Eagles take over here. 3:45 left to go in the half. Here comes Sean King up the right sideline, followed by Voigt. He'll go all the way to the wing, now cutting back to his left. Moves it on over to Brooks. Brooks settling for the deep three. Nothing but net. Woo. That one had some range on it, Eddie Brooks. 40-23. 6-3 of the ball game here for the Eagles. On the free throw line, here's Samuelson. Sends it over to the right side. Voigt trying to go inside, middle of the lane. Samuelson, ball ends up loose. It'll be a jump ball. Arrow pointing back toward Maranatha Baptist. So the Warriors control it. Voigt to inbound. Toss it in over to Smith. Coming to his left here. Fading to his left as he takes the jumper. No good. Too short. Picked up by King. Big King pushing up the middle here as he comes to his right. To the wing outside Taggart. Taggart a couple threes in this one. Both those came in the first, but he'll try to move it inside the three-point line this time. Now back out to the corner here. King lost it. Picked up by Johnson. Now loose on the floor. Another jump ball. Harrow pointing toward Lighthouse Prep, so they'll keep possession. Lighthouse Prep doing a little bit more attacking here in the second quarter. Here's a pass in under the basket. Riley Pipes gets it back outside. Avery Coling the mid-range jumper for 2. Coling's got 9. Almost to double digits now. 40-25. Here on the right wing, Smith comes to his left. Toss it up and around here. Samuelson to the top of the key to Voigt. Now to the left corner. Donovan Smith the open 3. Off the backboard. Couldn't get to go, but Samuelson's there for the rebound. He'll toss it back outside to Voigt. To Smith on the top. Moving around to his left. Gets around Brooks. The runner's not there, but Samuelson has the rebound. Second shot's no good as well. And this time it's rebounded by King. King pushing the tempo here. Coming out to the right corner. Has to keep the dribble. Under pressure by Smith. He'll throw it up to the top here for Pipes. Pump fake. Spins around to his right. To the elbow. Back outside Taggart. Taggart looking to penetrate. To the free throw line. Outside Pipes. Contested 3. Too hard. Voigt going to leap up and bring that one down. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Voigt will kick it off to Smith. Smith, the mid-range jumper through Brooks is good. Contested shot there, but he got it to go. Now a whistle and a timeout taken here by Lighthouse Prep. So Lighthouse Prep going to take the timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. 42-25 our score with a minute 51 left to go in the half. You're listening to the Iberian Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
In many ways, the Bank of St. Elizabeth is like many other financial institutions with all the modern banking technology. You can bank anywhere you get internet or cell phone service with online banking and mobile apps. And they have loans tailored to fit your needs. They're a bit different because when you invest in the Bank of St. Elizabeth, you not only invest in your community, you invest in you. That means they pay you for banking with them with their Pay You checking accounts. Choose to earn cash or interest. Find out more at the Bank of St. Elizabeth in St. E. With branch offices in Osage Beach, Mary's Home, and Freeburg. The Bank of St. Elizabeth, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
17-point Maranatha Baptist lead as we come out of the timeout. 42-25 our score, a minute 51 left to go here in this first half. It's Connor Harbor here with you tonight, 97.9 The Source. Tonight, our consolation semifinals. Deciding spots in that 5th and 7th place game tomorrow. Lighthouse Prep with the basketball. It's inbounded here to King. Coming up the right sideline here, they'll say ball was kicked. Kicked by Smith for the Warriors, so we'll just inbound it once more from the sideline. Here comes the inbounds pass over to King, moving right baseline. He'll be fouled. And it'll be Grant King to the free throw line. He'll be shooting 1-1. Wilbur Voigt picks up the foul, his second. Team 7th once again, so King going to be shooting 1-1. Chance to put him on the board tonight. One dribble, the shot, good. We'll get the back half. Cuts the lead to 16 now, 42-26. Second free throw for King now. Rims out, no good. Taggart fighting for the rebound. We'll have a jump ball. Ball will go back over to the Warriors. Warriors take over here. Again, 42-26. More fans filing into attendance here in Iberia. Of course, first of two games tonight. Trying to enter it to the free throw line. Ball's knocked right back in the hands of Voigt. Voigt going to find a cutting Brown, but he'll bring it back out to the left wing. Bounce pass into the corner. Here's Voigt for three. Too hard. Air ball picked up, though, by Brown. Brown looking to post up on Taggart. He'll toss it up and in. Clarence Brown, not necessarily the tallest guy on the floor, but able to get it done in the post there. Here's a foul. Maranatha Baptist trying to jump the passing lane. Instead, will shoot 1-1. Brown, 5'9". He's a freshman. Getting varsity minutes here. It's the foul charge to Donovan Smith. So at the line here for Linehouse Prep. How about Mason Schmidt, who checked in after the timeout, I presume? Might have missed it. Apologies. Schmidt's first free throw. That one's good. We'll shoot the back half here. Schmidt gets his first point today. Schmidt, a 5'8" freshman. Second free throw is no good off the right side of the rim. It's picked up here by Voigt. Voigt coming quickly to the right wing. Finds Smith. Jump pass inside over to Samuelson. Couldn't get it to go. Off the right block. Brooks going to bring in the rebound. He'll wait for everyone to go by before he brings it across. Top of the key. Runner from the right elbow. Rims out. Picked up by Brown. Brown pushing it up here. Bounce pass underneath. Voigt left all alone. He'll move to the right side of the rim and put it through. Voigt's got his first two now, 46-21. Under a minute left to go here in the first half. Avery Coling with it to Brooks, now across to King. He'll cross half court. Right elbow now as he comes over to his left to the block. Ball tipped up by Brown, stolen away by Brown, but King got a hand on it. He'll knock it out of bounds. Maranatha Baptist, though, will inbound from underneath. Underneath the Lighthouse Prep basketball, so of course coming back the other way. 33 seconds now left to go in the half. Looking for some last-minute points. Here's Samuelson. Easy enough. One pass, two pass to the right block. Samuelson reaches around and puts it in. He's got 16, 48-27. Right elbow here. King back out now. Here's a three-pointer. Mason Schmidt off the backboard. No good. Rebound up here by Johnson. Johnson will kick it out here to Brown. Now less than 10 seconds here. The travel. Traveling will be the call here. Brown ends up a little off balance, and it'll be Lighthouse Prep who maybe gets the final shot of the half. The ball's inbounded here to Coling. Coling moving to his right now, 5 seconds here. Brings it to the wing. Contested three is no good, too far to the left. Rebounded here by Smith. That'll do it for the first half of play. So it's a 21-point lead here for Maranatha Baptist as we move to the break. 48-27 our score. It's Maranatha Baptist able to control the game inside. Of course, stellar three-point shooting for Lighthouse Prep, keeping them within striking distance. If you can build a 21-point lead at the half, you can certainly make up a 21-point deficit in a half as well. So we'll see what the third and fourth quarter brings. But as for now, the score 48-27. We'll take 3 minutes, come right back. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament right here, 97.9 The Source.
Fuel up, drink, eat, scratch, win. Right here. Eagle Stop, family owned and operated in 48 stores in central and southern Missouri. Join the Eagle Stop loyalty program and get fuel discounts with every purchase. Free drinks monthly and earn points to redeem for snacks, drinks, and fuel. Reward yourself. Eagle Stop, a proud supporter of high school athletics and the communities they represent. Eagle Stop, in a community near you. EagleStopStores.com.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet, off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
Students come and students go. Some start at the elementary level and continue in the same district until graduation. Others move in, some move out for a variety of reasons, but usually it's the parent's job that facilitates a family's move. Whatever the reason, the Iberia School District welcomes all students. At Iberia, students get the best possible education from a staff of dedicated teachers, coaches, and an administration that cares about the product they send out every May at graduation. Whether it's continuing their education, the military, or the 9-to-5 world, the Iberia School District is proud of their Rangers and Lady Rangers.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the Bank of Pancake Breakfasts, the Bank of New Best Friends, or the Bank of Fireside Memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
New Year's savings all the way through February at St. Robert Auto Supply, your Napa parts store. Get $20 to $25 rebates on the purchase of Legend and Legend Premium AGM and AAA branded automotive batteries. Since it's the coldest time of the year, several Napa brand battery chargers are on sale too, as well as booster cables. Save 50% on Napa night vision headlights. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need, you'll find at St. Robert Auto Supply. And pick up a gallon jug of Peak Window De-Icer Windshield Wash in anti-frost purple for $49. This and more at your Napa parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, where you get the good stuff 7 days a week.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
For a free insurance review,
for auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
or come see me, John Gregory, in Crocker.
Cook your fried favorites in a healthy way in a new Whirlpool range with air fry mode. Get crispy results with less oil than traditional frying for chicken nuggets, wings, fries, and more using the dishwasher-safe air fry basket right in the oven. Plus, you'll have the flexibility to cook a variety of dishes with 5 cooking modes. Shop Whirlpool ranges at St. Elizabeth TV and Appliance, 259 South Walnut Street, St. Elizabeth.
Back here once again at Iberia High School, here with 6 minutes left to go in this halftime period. 48-27 our score, as the Maranatha Baptist Warriors lead the Lighthouse Prep Eagles. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Let's go ahead and take a look here at our individual scoring numbers there from that first half. First of all, taking a look at Lighthouse. 12 points at the end of the first quarter and 27 at the half. Nobody in double digits just yet, but their leading scorer, that would be Avery Coling. He had himself a couple of threes. In fact, remember, the first 15 points of the game for Lighthouse Prep came from outside. He's got 9 total points here in this one. Taking a look as well, you got 6 points for Jonah Taggart. You've got 5 points apiece for both Eddie Brooks and Riley Pipes. And you have 1 point apiece for both Mason Schmidt and Grant King. So again, 12 first quarter points, 27 there at the half. They trail by 21. So now we take a look at the 48 points here for Maranatha Baptist, 27 at the end of the first quarter, and again 48 at the half. 2 scores in double digits actually right now for the Warriors. 16 points for Peter Samuelson. He had 12 of those in the first quarter. Kind of a hot start there, and tell you what, if he hit a few more of those bunnies inside, we could be really looking at a special performance there. Samuelson has had kind of his way in there on the inside today, but he does have 16 here at the moment. And then it would be 12 points for Sebastian Rush. Did have to sit out a little bit of that second quarter with those 3 fouls, but still 12 points for Sebastian Rush, including the game's only 3-pointer for Maranatha Baptist thus far. Looking at the other scores here, 7 points apiece for Isaiah Johnson and Matthew Morrison. You've got 2 points for Clarence Brown, Wilbur Voigt, and Donovan Smith. Again, 27 at the half, 27 after 1, and then 48 here at the half. Don't forget, our first game of the day, we've got another one coming up right after this one, so make sure you don't go anywhere. We actually will not send it back to the studio. We've been doing it all week. I'll kind of do a post-game here for you. We'll take a long extended break, then we'll come back and have the pregame for our second game of the day. The number 7 seed, Tuscumbia. The Lions will be taking on the number 6 seed in Vienna. Both teams suffered a running clock defeat on Tuesday. They'll both look to right the ship here and get a spot in that 5th place game. Again, that one coming up around 7:15 or so. We'll kind of wait and see where this game goes. Depending on when this one gets over, we'll have that game for you. 97.9 The Source. So, hey, let's go ahead and take 2 minutes for a timeout. We'll come back. I'll talk it over a little bit more, and then we'll get going here for you. Our 3rd and 4th quarter set to go. 48-27 your score. Maranatha Baptist leads this one. You're listening to the Iberian Invitational Tournament. 97.9 The Source.
It's hard to remain competitive in the fast-moving manufacturing world. Trust and dependability are 2 qualities that are non-negotiable. That's how Inventory Sales Company of St. Elizabeth has built their solid business foundation, providing quality fasteners, struts, weld studs, tools, fabrication, and more for over 35 years. Expertise in 7 distinct divisions allows them to customize materials to fit your needs. Inventory Sales Company also has over 600,000 feet of warehouse space to store your materials until you're ready to use them on site. Where the customer is king, Inventory Sales Company, 683 Highway 52 in St. Elizabeth. Call 866-480-2412 or visit inventorysales.com.
When the chaos is over and the dust settles, it's a relief to see that big old tree you've always loved still there, unharmed and confident. Confidence that brings about trust and comfort from a full-service bank right here in your own community. Your one stop for savings, checking, home equity and auto loans, and CDs and money markets. That's your protection from the storm.
The Bank of Iberia in 2 locations, Iberia and Waynesville. Come on in to the Bank of Iberia.
The Dixon Area Caring Center is a thrift store, community room, and food pantry. The thrift store is donation-based. Donations may be dropped off during business hours. Food pantry hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. until noon. If eligible, you can receive food pantry assistance once a month. They also serve commodities on the 3rd Thursday of every month from 1 until 3 p.m. The DACC has recently added a fitness center. If interested, call or stop by the store and get an application. Dixon Area Caring Center is here for you always when you need them.
In today's world, everybody specializes in something. We can make this, but not that. We can do this, but not that. We can fix this, but not... Whoa, let's back up. There's a place where you can get it all done when it comes to your transportation. K&M Service Center on Highway 133 in Dixon is that place. A traditional service center. Tires, custom wheels, oil changes, mechanic work. If it's a problem with your ride, call or stop by K&M Service Center in Dixon. Their number is 759-7677. They're at 16350 Highway 133. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays.
Here, Iberia High School, as we await the start of the second half. 48-27 our score. Maranatha Baptist leads Lighthouse Prep here in this one. It's Connor Harbor here with you, 97.9 The Source. Don't forget tomorrow's broadcast, 4 games. So, if you've gotten used to tuning in at 5:50, just know if you tune in tomorrow at the same time, we'll be in the middle of, most likely, our 3rd game. So, make sure you tune in tomorrow, 3:50, our first game, 4 o'clock. That'll be the 7th place game. Right here, 97.9 The Source. Lighthouse Prep with the basketballs. We get back to it here. Eddie Brooks trying to go up top of the key over to Jonah Taggart. Ends up going out of bounds, ends up going into the backcourt here. It'll be over and back, and the Warriors take over. Although, we've got an official saying now that Blue did in fact touch it. Maranatha Baptist, of course, being the Blues. So it'll be Lighthouse Prep basketball. We'll just get back going here. Inbound it from the sideline. Ball is inbounded to King in the backcourt. He'll be picked up by Rush as he comes across. Over to Pipes on the left wing, up and around, on over to the corner. On over to Eddie Brooks. Brooks guarded here by Morrison, out to the corner. Pipes for 3, much too hard. Cohen had a chance at the rebound, couldn't haul it in. It goes out of bounds. Warrior basketball. 7:35 left to go, 25-second possession here for the Eagles. Wilbur Voigt on the floor. Starters for both sides, if I didn't already mention that. Voigt going to pass it off here. Morrison coming to his right. All freshly bandaged up, by the way. To the right block here. Samuelson, turnarounds, no good. Rebounded by Taggart. Had to come out of the game in the first half with a little bit of blood on the elbow. But he's all wrapped up and good to go. Here's a deep three, Eddie Brooks. This time's too short. Coling trying to save it on the rebound, but he steps on the baseline. Marinette the Baptist again controls the basketball. Looking for our first basket here again for the Warriors. Leading the way right now, that is Samuelson. 16 points tonight for the 6'6 senior. Sebastian Rush with 12 points tonight. As he comes to his left, pass it off to Johnson on the left elbow. Inside to Samuelson, back outside. Long two here for Voigt. Bounces off the rim, rebounded by Rush. Rush will send it off to Johnson. Johnson open shot from the left elbow. Again too short, but again it's rebounded here by Voigt. He'll bring it back out to the wing. And he'll look to reset and set up the offense. Long possession here. Voigt into the corner. Here's Rush for three. Over the top of Coling. Good. Sebastian Rush now with 15 points tonight. 51-27. Grant King to the right wing. Off to Coling. Three-pointer from the corners. Too short. Voigt with the rebound. Voigt up the right sideline here. See if he pushes it through. Nope. Going to stop on the wing. Now looking to redrive. Middle of the lane. The runner. No good. Rebound here by King. King brings down the board. He'll bring it top of the key to the left wing. Pipes. Guarded by Samuelson here as he moves to the left block. Runs through Samuelson. Bucket in the foul. Pipes able to get around Samuelson there. Gets rewarded with the 2 and maybe even 3. Pipes now has 7 on the day. Samuelson picks up his first personal. First free throw up and away for Pipes. No good. Off the right side of the rim. It's going to be rebounded here by Morrison. Morrison pushing it up here, trying to go over to the left block. Rush trying to save it from going out of bounds. He does. It's picked up by Samuelson. Back out to the corner here. Rush right back into Samuelson. Turn around on the left block is good. Over the top of Taggart. Samuelson with 18, 53-29. To the top of the key, here's Coling. All the way in he goes. Right side layup's good. So matching 2 for 2 there. Coling's now in the double digits. He becomes the first Eagle to do so tonight. 11 of the 31. 22-point ball game, 53-31. Here's Samuelson again on the right block. One dribble, up and no good. Johnson comes down with it, but it ends up being a jump ball. Both Taggart and King get their hands in on that one. Arrow still pointing toward the Warriors. Voigt to inbound to the left elbow. Here's Samuelson. Off to the corner here. Here's Rush. Rush trying to toss it off to Voigt. Ends up on the floor, but Rush is there to pick it back up. Now moving left baseline here. Floater with the right hand. No good. Samuelson has the offensive rebound. Across the lane over to Morrison. Morrison shots there. So it's Morrison who ends it with a couple more points. 9 points tonight. 55-31. We're back out to 24. Riley Pipes for 3. Too short. Long rebound. Bounces out of bounds. Nobody touched it, so Warrior basketball. 5 minutes left to go here in the third. Both Tuscumbia and Vienna, they've made their way into the building. See the Tuscumbia coaches up in the top of the bleachers here. Observing. Of course, both these teams, potential opponents for Tuscumbia. Here's a foul on the right block. We'll head up to the line and shoot 2. There'll be 2 free throws here for Matthew Morrison as the foul's charged to Grant King. King picking up his 3rd. Of course, depending on the results, Tuscumbia, we could see him in the 5th place game, the 7th place game. We could see these 2 teams in the 5th place game or the 7th place game. That's what we're deciding here tonight. As Morrison does sink the first. He'll join Rush and Samuelson in double digits tonight. He's got 10. Second shot away here for Morrison. That one's off the front of the rim and in. 11 points now for Morrison, 57-31. Brooks slings it across, other side of the floor, over to Coling. He'll come across the sideline here. He'll be fouled. Foul up the floor here, charged to Wilbur Voigt, who picks up his 3rd. So we see some substitutions here for the first time tonight. We'll see Levi Tucker for the Warriors. Also got another sub in there. How about Anthony Thompson? Layup, no good. Rebounded by Samuelson. He'll find an outlet pass and Rush. Rush up the right side, kicks it out to the corner. Anthony Thompson, the open 3. Shot it too hard, though. Ball popped up on the rebound. Riley Pipe's going to eventually come down with it. Seal bring it up. The left-hand dribble to be picked up by Samuelson. Pass to the left wing. Here's Brooks. Guarded by Levi Tucker once more. Tucker in the ball game for the first time. Hand off here to Coling. Coling fighting for the double team. He fouled. 2 free throws. Fouls charged here to Isaiah Johnson, his second. Team third. Again, it's Avery Coling at the line, shooting 2. 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw, back of the rim, no good. Coling, the only Eagle in double digits tonight. Again, with those 11 points of his. Second free throw. That one is good. So Coling again going to go 1 for 2. He's 2 for 4 on the contest. 57-32. Pass up the floor to Thompson and back on over to Rush. Rush to the free throw line. Gives it off to Johnson. To the right wing. Here's Tucker for 3. Too hard. Long rebound. It's brought in by Brooks. Brooks picked up by Johnson. Now picked up by Tucker. Now looking to drive the baseline here. The runner back of the rim, but he's fouled. He'll head to the line for 2 more. So we go back to the line here. Shooting 2. Eddie Brooks. Brooks 5 points in the contest. That includes a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer. Foul goes on Levi Tucker, his first. Team 4th on Maranatha Baptist as the first free throw falls a bit short. Brooks on the second. That one is good. He'll go 1 for 2 as well. In fact, every trip to the line tonight, save for 1, has ended up in a 1 for 2 appearance. Or at least eventually ends up being 1 for 2, I guess I should say. We've had a few and ones. 57-33. Isaiah Johnson, free throw line jumper over Pipes. Front of the rim, no good, but gets his own rebound. Off to the right elbow. Here's Tucker. Zips it to the left block underneath. Thompson, the underhanded shot. Missed it. Foul on the rebound. Going to be charged here to Johnson. Nope, excuse me. No. Are they going to call the foul? Hold on. Yeah, it's going to be a foul here on Johnson. His third. Team 5th, I do believe. Is it Avery Coling to inbound here from the baseline? Coling tosses it quickly into Grant King. Guarded by Rush. King will come up the right side to the top of the key, over to the right corner. Long 2, too long. That on the shot, that was Gavin Grayson. Couldn't get it to go. Coming back the other way, here come the Warriors. Sebastian Rush, top of the key, moving to his right. Left block here. Here's Samuelson, the pump fake, now puts it up and in. Pipes didn't bite for the pump fake, but Samuelson still with that height advantage, able to put the shot up and over. Here's Coling trapped on the right wing, trying to get it off into the corner. Stolen by Rush, but they'll say he stepped out of bounds with it. Lighthouse Prep going to catch a break here. They'll still control the basketball. Ball's inbounded here to Pipes. Between the legs as he moves over to his right. Screen set by Coling, but he'll dish it off to the top of the key, on over to Brooks. Brooks coming to his left, to the elbow, to the corner now, over to Grayson. Grayson's 3, much too long, off the backboard. It's rebounded by Thompson. Thompson going to push the ball up the floor. One-handed bounce pass inside. Johnson goes around King. Couldn't finish. Rebounds there for Samuelson. Misses the bunny. Rebounded now by Thompson. Thompson trying to put up the jumper, but there's an offensive foul off the ball. Charge to Johnson. He'll pick up his 4th. Foul amidst the chaos down low. Johnson now 4 fouls, but he'll stay in for the time being. Donovan Smith, though, sent to the scoring table here. As Pipes goes inside, middle of the lane, dishes off to King. King's shot blocked away by Samuelson. Up the floor he goes to Thompson. Thompson will lay it up and in. Thompson's got his first 2. King getting his first minutes in the third. Now will steal the inbounds pass as well. Ball stripped out by Coling. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Warriors. So we'll get our sub here. Checking in, Donovan Smith. He'll replace Johnson. Matthew Morrison also checks in, replacing Samuelson. Warriors basketball. Smith to inbound. He'll toss it into Thompson. So Samuelson out of the ballgame for the first time. It'll be Morrison who now works down low. 3-pointer from the corner. Sebastian Rush, too far to the right. King's got the rebound, watches everyone go by, now going to put the ball on the floor. 28-point Maranatha Baptist advantage, 61-33. To the corner here, Avery Coling, bounce pass back out to the wing. Here's Brooks, driving middle of the lane, tries to go over to the right block, but a whistle and a foul. Foul on the floor here. Charged to whom? Charged to Levi Tucker. Tucker will be charged for his second. Will shoot 1-1. 7th team foul charge here to the Warriors. Despite the lead, they have had a few foul issues here in this quarter. So we'll shoot bonus free throws for the next 9 minutes, 43 seconds of game time. Of course, on any defensive foul. Brooks, the first one of the 1-1. Hits it and get the back half. Brooks tonight make that 7 points for him. Second free throw is also good. So Brooks will go 2 for 2, cuts the lead to 26 once more, 61-35. Here comes Rush. We'll meet the 2-3 zone, pass it inside to Morrison. Morrison shot through contact, but Rush is there to pick it up. The shot was blocked, turned into a bit of a pseudo pass there for Rush. So they'll call the press off, 63-35. Rush now 17 here tonight. Ball goes through between the legs of Grant King. Rush going to try to drive after it here, try to pick it up here. Ends up sitting on it. We'll have a whistle. And what's the call? Sitting on the ball. Don't know if that's necessarily a rule, but I guess we'll call it a travel or something like that. But either way, Lighthouse Prep keeps the basketball. Rush diving after it, ended up sitting on it, by the way. So if you're wondering what the confusion was there, that is what it is. Riley pipes the inbounds pass, shot off the left glass, goes a bit long, rebounded by Thompson. They'll bring it up the floor here, goes to the left block. In some trouble, ball stolen away by Brooks. Brooks up the middle of the floor here, brings it top of the key, spins around to his right, runner through the middle of the lanes, too hard. Long rebounds, hauled in by Thompson. Morrison slaps it out. Thompson able to pick it up here, so he'll find the outlet pass over to Rush. He'll bring it up to the right wing, pass up top of the key to Thompson. Thompson to the left side now. Donovan Smith looking to drive baseline. He'll be fouled. Foul's going to be called on Eddie Brooks, his second. Substitution incoming for Lighthouse Prep. Mason Schmidt back in. He replaces Brooks. Smith to inbound here for the baseline for Maranatha Baptist. He'll lob one up top of the key over to Thompson. Pump fake coming to his right. Dribbles through the top of the zone. Over now to the right baseline. Matthew Morrison's 8-footer. Not going to find it. On over to Coling now. Coling zigzagging down the floor to the right wing now. Looking to drive. Stolen away by Morrison. Morrison dribbling through here. Being chased down by Pipes. Morrison's right side layup is good. Morrison got it to go now. It's 13 points for the contest, and it's a 30-point lead here with 15 seconds. A whistle, travel violation here called against King. Warrior basketball. King going to shrug his shoulders on his way back. I'm not sure where the travel was, but I do believe it was on that first step. Got to dribble alongside that first step. You can't build up momentum, then dribble. Sebastian Rush to the right wing. On over now to the corner. It's Smith. Inside to Tucker. Back out left wing. Here's Rush for three. No good off the back of the rim. That'll be the end of the third quarter. So a 30-point lead here at the break. We'll have a running clock when we come back. But it's at the bare minimum here. We'll see what happens in our final 8 minutes. But at the moment, 65-35 in favor of Maranatha Baptist, looking to stamp that ticket to tomorrow's 5th place game. We'll take 1 minute, come right back. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament right here, 97.9 The Source.
Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the products and services and savings they offer their friends and families, like eClub. Sign up today and keep up to date on special promotions and events. Log on to tcmarkets.com and find every store's weekly ads right at your fingertips. Print off coupons to save even more money. Check them out on Facebook. Browse recipes too. Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the area youth and proud to be a part of their communities.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Back to it here, our final quarter of play. 8 more minutes to go in this one. Maranatha Baptist a 30-point lead over Lighthouse Prep, 65-35. So, big lead here for Maranatha Baptist. Comfortable lead. Looks like they might be stamping their ticket to that 5th place game tomorrow. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Of course, we'll play out our final 8 minutes here. It's Donovan Smith with the basketball. Bounce pass to the left wing. On over to Clarence Brown. Carrick McCluskey in the ballgame for the first time, by the way, for the Warriors. Here's a three-pointer for Thompson. It's too far to the right. Rebounded, though, underneath by McCluskey. McCluskey back out to the right corner here. Here's Clarence Brown. Driving through, pass to the right elbow. McCluskey has it, but he'll end up being forced into a jump ball. Arrow pointing toward Lighthouse Prep. Mason Schmidt into the ballgame here for Lighthouse Prep. He'll check in for Avery Coling. Coling will come out here as our clock continues to wind down. Once more, running clock as long as the lead's 30 or more. Of course, we're right at 30 here at the moment, so with an Eagle basket, we'll stop that clock for the time being. Here's a whistle and a jump ball off of the Eddie Brooks drive, so we'll come back the other direction now. 2 consecutive jump balls, getting possession with the Warriors. Leading scores tonight, 20 points, Peter Samuelson, 17 points, Sebastian Rush. Eagles being led here by Avery Coling with those 12. Here's Donovan Smith on the left wing, guarded by Brooks. Moving to his left here to the block, throws up the 8-footer, no good. Rebounded though underneath by Brown, can't put it in. Underneath. Straight up defense being played by the Eagles there, they'll get the rebound. Here comes Brooks over to Pipes, right wing 3. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Leads to 27 now. That'll stop the running clock for now as Pipes joins Coling in double digits. He's got 10. Sebastian Rush back to the scoring table. See Rush in a moment. McCluskey tries to pass it over to the right, throws it out of bounds. Was it tipped? They'll say it was not. Ball thrown away. Eagle ball. So Rush checks in here for Smith. Come back with it. Again, no running clock at the moment. The lead is 27. Brooks to the top of the key where he'll be picked up by Rush. Going to the right elbow here. Here's Pipes. Right-hand runner, no good. Good defense played inside there by Tucker. Here's the bounce pass down the floor. Thompson throws it up top here to Brown. Brown to the right wing. Here's Rush. Rush going to just take the 3. Left open for 1. High arcing rebound. It's picked up by King. King waits for everyone to cross before bringing it up the middle. I'll bring it to the top of the key. Picked up by McCluskey. Trying to go all the way in. But he lost the dribble. They'll say it was last touched by King. Maranatha Baptist ball. 5.5 left to go. Here's Brown on the right wing. To the elbow. McCluskey. He'll give it back outside to Thompson, but he traveled with it. Shuffled the feet. Traveling violation, back with the Eagles. Here's Avery Coling. He'll check in for Schmidt once more. King inbounds it over to, King's inbounds it over to Brooks. He'll throw it inside here. Pipes. Pipes guarded by Tucker. Fade away. No good. Who's got the rebound? McCluskey has it. McCluskey, though, going to throw it away. Here's Coling's jumper. That one's too short. This time Brown has the rebound. Brown dribbling up the left side, over to the left baseline. Tucker going across, finds a cutting Brown. Brown, the fadeaway on his side of the floor. He's got it to go. Brown with 4, 29 points the lead, 67-38. Coling, wing to wing, on over to Brooks. Brooks back over to the right wing, Pipes. Pipes, one dribble up top to Taggart. Taggart, ball on the floor, goes around McCluskey, but the shot's blocked by Tucker. Own rebound, though, for Taggart. He'll dish it to the left block. Riley Pipes there to put it in for 2. 67-40, 4.5 minutes now. Another minute's gone by. Brown to the free throw line. McCluskey finds Brown on the cut. Brown double teamed here, but gets it back out to the left wing over to Thompson. To the corner. Here's Brown for three. Got it. Nothing but net. Clarence Brown, 7 points tonight. For the freshman, we're back out to that 30-point lead. Here's Brooks, left baseline, puts up the shot, too short. Rush there for the board. Rush, right elbow, on over to McCluskey. Thought about the jumper, instead kicks it back out to Brown. On over now to Thompson. Thompson in the left corner here, Rush. Had a little bit of trouble bringing the pass in. Out of bounds it goes. Lighthouse prep ball. .70-40 here. Here's Brooks. Met by Rush. Rush going inside here to Pipes. Excuse me. Brooks going into Pipes, but it's stolen away. Brown comes up with it. They'll bring it to the top of the key. Wait for everyone to go by here. Almost chased down by Pipes, but they'll pass it off to the right side to Thompson. Thompson to the left side. Rush. On the left wing. Puts up the shot. The hook shot with the right hand. Couldn't get it to go. Taggart there for the board. They'll find an outlet pass and King here, speeding up the tempo. Out to the right wing. Here's Coling for three. Too short. This time rebounded by Brown. Brown on the baseline, though, in some trouble. Ball's ripped loose. Who's got it in there? Taggart, Rush. They both have it. It's a jump ball. Jump ball pointing toward Lighthouse Prep, so they'll keep possession here underneath. Matthew Morrison replacing Rush. Going to inbound. Floats one up here, trying to find Pipes. Finds Taggart instead, who will put it in. Don't think Taggart was necessarily the intended target there. I think they're trying to find Pipes, who was posting up, but ends up in the hands of Taggart, who puts it through. He's got 8 tonight. 70-42. It's a 28-point lead once more. Here's Thompson, who brings it to the left elbow. Double teamed, ripped out by Coling. Coling looking to push the ball up the floor here. Picked up by Brown. He'll get in front. The layup's no good. Rebounded by Morrison. 2:10 now. Morrison trying to come up the left sideline. Hits the floor. Pass it off to Brown here. Brown to the left wing. Thompson going to take the open three. Took his time on it. Missed it, though. Too far to the right. Rebounded, though, by Morrison. Sends it over to the left wing. Here's Thompson once more, who puts it in. Thompson with 4, 72-42. Back out to 30 now. Here's Coling. The awkward shot. Rebounded by Thompson. Trying to move to his left. Poked loose by King. Into the hands of Taggart. Taggart fighting through Brown. He'll put it in off the glass. Taggart into double digits now as well. 3 players in double digits tonight here for the Eagles. Maybe a fourth if Eddie Brooks can find a basket before this one's done. Of course, Brooks right now on the bench. Here's Coling. Left side layup on the steal. Another layup. Eagles finding themselves a nice little run here. Back to 26 we go. It's 72-46. Fortunately, it's going to be a little bit too little too late, as this one pretty securely a win for Maranatha Baptist. Kluski over to the right side, inside the lane. Here's Morrison to the left baseline here. Brown. Contact. Foul going to be called on Taggart. To the line for 2 we go. Or no, will they say it's on the floor? They'll say it's on the floor. Team foul number 3 charged here to the Eagles. Under a minute left to go. 58.5, if I'm being precise with you. Brown to inbound, goes up top, over to Thompson. Moving to his left, onto the left baseline. Here's a jumper from McCluskey, too short. Rebound, though, by Brown. Brown's off the glass, no good. Rebounded this time by King. Couldn't get it on the second try of asking. Here comes King up the right sideline. Followed by Thompson. Picks the dribble up on the sideline. Bounce pass, trying to find Pipes, but Tucker going to jump the passing lane. Pass down the floor. Morrison left alone. Layup, no good on the left side. Rebound, though, by Thompson, and Thompson will put it in. Thompson there for the follow-up. 6 points, 74-46. 25 seconds left to play. Here comes Pipes, brings it to the right block, runs all the way through, no good. Rebounded here by Tucker. See if Maranatha just holds this one out. So Maranatha Baptist will pick up their 7th win of the season. Tucker takes it on the left block. Might be looking for one final basket here, but it's stolen away by Schmidt. Here comes Schmidt down the floor. 2 seconds on the clock. Right elbow sends it out to Grayson, but his shot's a little too late. That'll be our final score here in this one. So Maranatha Baptist, they'll punch their ticket to the 5th place game tomorrow. And they will take on the winner of St. Elizabeth, how about Vienna and Tuscumbia? But again, your final score here in this one, 74-46. We'll take 2 minutes. We'll do what we always do. We'll come back. We will talk about things. We'll go over some individual numbers here for you. And then we will set you up for our second game of the day. Again, your number 7 seed Tuscumbia Lions. They're going to be taking on the number 6 seed in the Vienna Eagles. So another Eagles on the way, but of course we'll see the Eagles and the Lions. We'll take 2 minutes. We'll come right back. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament. It's 97.9 The Source.
Trust Husqvarna to handle the toughest jobs around your household. No matter the size of your yard or farm, S&D Feed and Small Engine Repair along with Husqvarna have you covered. When it comes to lawn care, they have the feed and seed to grow your lawn or farm, and the mowers, chainsaws, and weed eaters to keep your property looking its best. Visit S&D Feed and Small Engine Repair on West 4th Street in Dixon. Remember S&D, solutions for agri-need.
As the years go by, everything gets older. Even the new seeds just planted. Getting older means getting wiser. And in the banking business, that means keeping up with the times. For 112 years, the Bank of Crocker has met the needs of the Fort Wood area and exceeded those needs with the most modern banking services available. With Android and Apple mobile banking apps. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is a click away no matter where you are. Personal hometown service, however, has not changed. That's one thing that's stayed the same as the Bank of Crocker turns 112. The Bank of Crocker, with 4 locations in Crocker, Richland, Waynesville, and St. Robert. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring certified nursing assistants. If you're not certified but have the passion to serve in a home-like environment and make a difference in the lives of residents every day, stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and to start for your career today.
Outsource your entire accounting department, or just one piece at a time, to Bert Deerhoff, CPA, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City. Bert Deerhoff, CPA, has been serving the area for over 20 years. His award-winning team of specialists coordinate outsourcing of the business functions that take up your valuable time. Stop by Bert Deerhoff, CPA today, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City, and see what he can do for you. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays. Call 573-634-4006. The old-timers say we don't know what hard times are. We say, yeah, we do. It's in downtown Iberia. It's the Hard Times Grill with great specials offering up down-home cooking. From burgers with all the fixins to tenderloin sandwiches to dinners including flat iron steaks and catfish. There's appetizers, salads, and there's a large kids menu too. It's hometown cooking each and every day the doors are open, which are normally at 11 a.m. Hard Times Grill, 302 North St. Louis Street in downtown Iberia. Hard times in this day and age is someplace you want to go in Iberia. Outsource your entire accounting department, or just one piece at a time, to Bert Deerhoff, CPA, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City. Bert Deerhoff, CPA, has been serving the area for over 20 years. His award-winning team of specialists coordinate outsourcing of the business functions that take up your valuable time. Stop by Bert Deerhoff, CPA today, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City, and see what he can do for you. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays. Call 573-634-4006.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring certified nursing assistants. If you're not certified but have the passion to serve in a home-like environment and make a difference in the lives of residents every day, stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and to start for your career today.
Fancher Rica's Funeral Home in Iberia has been serving the needs of the community for many years. The caring expert professional staff will guide you during one of the most difficult times of your life. At Fancher Rica's Funeral Home, you will find compassion, dedication, and pride in a business that has grown with the area. Fancher Rica's Funeral Home of Iberia Meta, and St. Elizabeth. Call 573-793-2211. Fancher Rica's Funeral Homes, where memories make lasting impressions.
Back here once again, Iberia High School. The first game is in the books. The Maranatha Baptist Warriors, they will be moving on to the 5th place contest as they defeat the Lighthouse Prep Eagles 74-46. Connor Harbin here with you. It's 97.9 The Source. As we take a look here, we kind of wrap this one up here for you. Wire-to-wire lead for Maranatha Baptist. Of course, open up a rather large lead, but some stellar outside shooting in that first quarter for Lighthouse Prep, able to keep it relatively close for a time. In fact, it was 16-12. However, an 11-0 run to end the quarter gave Maranatha Baptist a 15-point lead. And, of course, we saw got as large as 30 during the course of the contest. Ultimately ends up being a 28-point win here today. So let's go ahead and take a look at individual scoring numbers. First of all, for Lighthouse, as we take a look here, 3 scores into double digits here today. 3 players doing most of the damage. 14 points for Avery Coling, 9 at the half. Hit a couple of threes in those first 2 quarters. He finishes with 14 when it's all said and done. 12 points for Riley Pipes here today. Reaches double digits for the second time here in this tournament. And then Jonah Taggart also gets into double digits there as well. He had a couple threes in the first quarter. He ultimately finishes with a couple of baskets in the fourth to finish with 10 for the game. Other scores, Eddie Brooks, he comes through with 8, and then you have 2 scores with 1 apiece. Mason Schmidt and Grant King both added a free throw here in this one. So again, 27 at the half for Lighthouse, and they finish with 46 here tonight. Now we take a look at Maranatha Baptist. 48 first half points, 74 total. 3 scores in double digits as well. Leading the way, the game's only 20-plus point score. That would be Peter Samuelson in 3 quarters of work here tonight. He comes through with 20 points on the day. 17 points for Sebastian Rush. 13 points for Matthew Morrison. Those are your double-digit scores, of course, but also looking at other scores, Clarence Brown comes through with 7 in this one. Isaiah Johnson finishes with 7. Anthony Thompson comes through with 6. And then you had 2 two-point scores in Wilbur Voigt and Donovan Smith. So again, 48 points and a half for Maranatha Baptist. They come through with 74 points total in today's 28-point victory. So we'll wait to see what happens in this next contest. We'll, of course, then know who will be playing in the 5th and 7th place games, but we now know that it will be in the 4 o'clock contest, Lighthouse Prep. They'll take on the loser of this one. The game following at about 5:15. I think 5:15 is what it says on the... Nope, it says 5:30, but we all know that's going to be relative compared to how the first game really goes. Around 5:30, we will see Maranatha Baptist and the winner of this next one. So we'll have Tuscumbia and Vienna. We're going to go ahead and take 3 minutes. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about these 2 teams, and then we'll get it going there. Your starting lineups and your tip-off here in this one. But hey, 3-minute timeout. You're listening to... Give me a moment. The Iberia Invitational Tournament. It's 97.9 The Source.
Town & Country Bank. Banking the way it should be. With 11 locations throughout the area, you're never far away. We have all the services of the big banks, except we're locally owned and dedicated to personal service that you'd expect from a friend. Town & Country Bank. 11 locations throughout the area or online 24 hours a day at tcbanks.com. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Happy New Year from everyone at Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert. I'm Mike Freeman, and I'd like to invite you to start the new year in a new Ford. Hurry in now to take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months with approved credit on new 2022 F-150s and select SUVs. Plus, get a $1,000 rebate and huge Ed Morse discounts. Visit Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert today or shop online at edmorsefordstrobert.com and find out what it means to be backed by Morse. Offer ends January 31st. See dealer for details.
You and your loved ones deserve a safe surgery experience. At Phelps Health, our integrated group of physicians, nurses, and staff work together to provide the best possible care for you and your family. As a testament to the top-notch care we provide, Phelps Health received a top 10% in the nation award for medical excellence in general surgery by CareChex, an innovative medical rating system designed to evaluate quality relating to care, outcomes, and patient satisfaction. Phelps Health, your health, our mission.
Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package UPS, accept UPS drop-offs, and can accept UPS returns with a shipping label. Add FedEx and the United States Postal Service, and why go anywhere else? Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3, St. Robert Boulevard. Turn on the heat. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
Let's just try not to embarrass ourselves and everything will be fine. Is that a Pepsi Vanilla? Oh no, please not here, not now.
Oh, too late. Steve, it's flavor time, baby, and we're coming to you live with the smoothest cat in the city, Pepsi Vanilla.
No, it's not flavor time.
With a flavor so rich and a taste so smooth. It's delicious. It's refreshing.
Dude, seriously, does this always have to happen when you drink Pepsi Vanilla?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Pepsi Vanilla, now available in zero sugar. That's what I like.
Once again, Iberia High School, our second game, just a minute away from getting going here in this one. Our number 6 seed Vienna Eagles taking on the number 7 seed in the Tuscumbia Lions. Connor Harbin here with you. It's 97.9 The Source. Don't forget, we'll have all 4 games for you tomorrow. Should be a fun day of basketball, a long day of basketball, but a fun day of basketball regardless. All that coming up tomorrow. 97.9 The Source. But we look forward to this one here. Again, the Vienna Eagles taking on the Tuscumbia Lions. Both teams looking to get back in the win column after 30-plus point losses yesterday. Of course, Tuscumbia, a team that's in a bit of a rebuilding period here right now, still has quite a bit of talent, though. Both these teams with some solid talent. We'll see who really kind of gets the better here and moves on to face Maranatha Baptist in tomorrow's game. Players to watch out for both sides. Vienna, leading scorer yesterday, that was Elias Miller. Miller has rather small, rather quick guard down low. He could actually do some pretty solid things there. 14 points in the game yesterday. 5'8" sophomore there, definitely one of the future stars of this Vienna squad. So, still has a few more years for the Eagles, what I'm trying to say there. But again, 14 points in the game yesterday, or a couple days ago, against St. Elizabeth. Also to watch out for, 7 points for Cash Strickland. Strickland, a player who will go the distance, definitely played pretty much the majority of yesterday's game. So again, look for Cash Strickland to do some work there as well. Let's go ahead and take a look here at your starting lineups. Apologies there. I was looking at my Wi-Fi hotspot there for a moment, but let's get the lineups here for Vienna. First one out there, Elias Miller. You also have Cash Strickland, so there you go. Strickland and Miller, the players to watch out for, I would say, in this one. Also, though, you have Sam Rowden. He'll work down low. You have Duncan Wilkinson. Then finally rounding out the starting lineup, that'll be Tanner Bach. Now let's look at the lineup here for Tuscumbia. Connor Burks, first one out on the floor. Burks, a player to watch. He was the leading scorer for Tuscumbia in their first round game. You also have in there Austin Rowland. It was actually Damon Whittle, a freshman, who was the leading scorer in that game. Got him confused there, but Whittle is the leading scorer. And then you'll have the team captain, or at least one of the captains here for this one. That'll be Bentley Boggs. Works down low, has some height, he'll get the work on the low block. Can also bring it outside there as well. So this one should be a fun one. Connor Harbin here with you, 97.9 The Source. In case you're curious, one of our officials, he put his ear up to my Wi-Fi box, thinking that maybe it was a radio. No, it's a Wi-Fi box. It's how I can broadcast this course to you. Use the internet. Of course, it has its pros, it has its cons, but I have a very powerful box, I'll tell you that much. Opening tip's going to be won here by Vienna. Rowden tips it on back. Duncan Wilkinson to the top of the key. He'll send it on over to Miller. Elias Miller, he stands on the right wing. See what the Eagles do. See how Tuscumbia comes out on the defensive side of the floor. Tuscumbia looking like they're opening up a near 2-3 zone. Boggs in the middle, down low. Elias Miller to the right wing, up and around, on over to Strickland. Strickland inside. Here's Rowden. Rowden trying to fight through Boggs. Throws up the shot. Too short. Rebounded by Whittle. Whittle will give it off to Burks here. He'll come up the left sideline. Throws it down low. Sends it outside to the corner. Bentley Boggs for three. No good. Rebounded here by Bach. Bach down the floor. Trying to find Cass Strickland, but it's tipped up and out of bounds. Saving it, though, is Miller. He'll get it back into Strickland. Strickland, the right hand off the glass. It's through. Cass Strickland, good for two. He'll get things going here for the Eagles of Vienna. Again, Strickland, a 6'2 junior. One of two Stricklands on the roster. Here's a ball tipped out of bounds, but it'll stay here with the Lions. To inbound, here's Whittle. He'll toss it in. Now on down low. Here's Boggs, but he travels with it. Ball back over to Vienna now. Boggs tagged for the traveling violation as our first minute goes by. 7 minutes left to go in the first. Top of the key, here's Miller to the right side, over to Strickland. Wing to wing, over into the corner. Hinterbach squares up, but passes it back around the perimeter. Now with Miller on the right wing, the opposite side, and back into the corner once more for Bach. Here's Miller, top of the key, guarded by the top two of this 2-3 zone. To the right wing, here's Rowden, spinning back to his left, off the glass, too far to the left, but there for the putback, that'll be Bach. Bach fights down low, gets the offensive rebound and the two. It's a 4-0 lead here for Vienna. Connor Burks with it. Pass to the top of the key over to Boggs. Right wing. Here's a three-point attempt. No good for Rowland. Rebounded though underneath by Burks. Can't put it back in. Out of bounds it goes. They'll say last touch by Tuscumbia. It'll be Vienna ball. Austin Rowland out there on the floor. Last game out against Stoutland. Had 2 points in that one. Here's a three-pointer for Duncan Wilkinson. Too far to the left, though. Rebounded by the Lions. Couple minutes gone by now. Pass down the sideline. Stolen away by Wilkinson. Able to leap up and bring that one down as he brings it to the left wing. Picked up by Boggs. Pass into the corner over to Rowden. Top of the key. Here's Miller looking to penetrate, but he might have traveled first. And he did. Waited too long for the first dribble here. Traveling violation. Coming back now with the Lions once more. We see our first substitution of the game. It's going to be an early substitution. Zach Handy in the ball game. Looks like he replaced Rowland. Attempted pass down the floor. Whittle's pass stolen away. Here's Cash Strickland right block. The layup's there. Strickland an early four. It's a 6-0 run to start the ball game here. 6-0 the lead. Connor Burks across the floor. Finds Zach Klein. Might have skipped over Klein in our starting lineups. Apologies. Steal, but Vienna steps out of bounds with it. Tuscumbia catches the break. They'll inbound from the sideline. Pretty solid crowd on hand here in Iberia. Despite two non-Iberia teams. Both Tuscumbia, Vienna, well-traveled for this one. Ball knocked out of bounds once more, so how about another pass inbounded from the sideline? It'll be Burks who takes it. Burks double-teamed in the corner, tries to go up the sideline again, a pass knocked out of bounds. Tuscumbia favoring this right side of the floor. Tuscumbia this year coached by Joshua Wood. Here's Connor Burks, middle of the lane, sends it off, right baseline, shot up for Boggs, no good. Rebounded here by Vienna. Tuscumbia a little cold to start this one. In the corner, Cass Strickland driving baseline, trying to get around Klein, zips it out, left wing. Here's the three-pointer for Bach. No good, but Strickland brings down the rebound. He'll bring it back out to the right wing, now centers the basketball, as he'll pass it off to Miller. Miller over to Wilkinson. To the corner now to Strickland. Strickland going to take the three. Front of the rim, no good. There for the rebound, Klein. Klein picks up the rebound up the left side of the floor. Finds Klein. Klein off to Handy. Handy left alone on the left block. He'll put it up and in. So Handy will put the board, or put the Lions up on the board, but here's a three-pointer from the corner, and stuck. Shot it into the corner, the rim and the backboard, so that will be a jump ball. Arrow going toward Tuscumbia. Lions take over here, trailing by 4 here at the moment, almost halfway through quarter number 1. Burks will hand it off to Whittle, but he'll get it right back. Up to the left wing he goes. Burks trying to go wing to wing, but it's stolen away. Open space here for Wilkinson. Easy right side layup is good. The Wilkinson has his first 2, and that'll take us to our first timeout of the ball game. Timeout taken by Tuscumbia. Coach Wood wanted to talk things over with his squad. Be a 30-second timeout. Let's go ahead and take 1, 2. Back in 30, you're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
If you've been to Flo's 66 Diner in St. Robert, then you're one of the many. And if you haven't been there, you need to get on the bandwagon because you're missing out. The owner, Missy, has been in the restaurant biz since she was a kid and offers you the best in home-cooked daily specials. Breakfast with one of everybody's favorites, their biscuits and gravy, and, of course, everything else on the menu. That's Flo's 66 Diner next to O'Reilly's on historic Route 66. They're open 7 days a week. And by the way, word is that Flo's 66 Diner has the best servers in town.
Coming out of the Tuscumbia timeout, 8-2 our score. Vienna leads this one. Again, on the line, a spot in tomorrow's 5th place contest. We now know it'll be Maranatha Baptist. They'll have one of the 2 spots. Well, the other will go to one of these 2 teams. At the moment, Vienna again leads by 6, 8-2 with 4:01 left to go in the first. With the basketball, here's Austin Rowland, brings it into the corner. Looking inside here for Boggs, but a foul from behind. Foul going to be charged here to Gavin Schwartz, who checked in after the timeout. One of 2 Eagles to check in. Schwartz picks up his first, team first. Also checking in for the first time, Jude Strickland. Actually, a few more substitutions. Gabe Kleffner also into the ballgame. How about 3 substitutions? Middle of the lane, Damon Whittle for 2. That one's good. Whittle, again, your leading scorer in that first game. Whittle had 15 of the 23 for the Lions. Here's a ball bounce pass, right block. Left open underneath. Cash Strickland once more. It's almost matched his Tuesday total now. He's got 6. Had 7 on Tuesday. Trying to float a pass inside for Burks. Almost. The alley-oop layup. Not going to go, though. Shot was a bit too long. Rebounded by Vienna. Miller brings it out to the right corner. Spins back around. Brings it to the baseline, to the right wing. It's going to be Jude Strickland. Strickland on to Kleffner. Left elbow, middle of the lane now. Here's a shot. Gavin Schwartz, no good. Who's got the rebound? Whittle does. He'll hand it on back over to Burks. Burks trying to pass it down the floor. It's tipped away by Miller. Now he'll take it. Right layup is good. Miller now with his first 2 points. And the lead is now 8, 12-4. Burks, his pass will be thrown away. Ball ends up loose on the floor here. A foul's going to be charged. Foul picked up by Damon Whittle, his first, team first. Couple substitutions here. Zach Klein back in for the Lions now, as well as, for the first time, Colin Stokes. Checking out, I do believe. Handy checked out, as well as Connor Burks. There we go. Left corner, Cash Strickland. Up and around, over to Kleffner. Kleffner back up top. Here's Miller once more. Brings it to the right wing, guarded by Stokes. To the top of the key once more. Back over to Miller. He'll dribble it over to his left. 2:30 left to go. Trying to find an entry pass to Strickland. Underneath the basket. Goes back up to the top of the key. Here's Miller on the dribble drive. Kicks it out. Left baseline. Moving through. That's Kleffner. His shot blocked out of bounds. Whittle got a hand on it, but it'll stay here with Vienna. 1 foul apiece. Not too much of an active whistle here to start this one out. It's leading to a quick ball game thus far. Kleffner on the left wing, back up top, Miller. Miller swings it around to the opposite corner. Here's a 3-pointer for Cash Strickland. Rolls out, no good. Who's got the loose rebound? Picked up here by Rowland. Rowland brings it in here for the Lions. He'll toss it off to Boggs. Boggs, a few dribbles. Lost the dribble, though, now. It's picked up by Cass Strickland. Bounce pass up forward. Now it's Miller, right side layup. Miller back-to-back buckets. Double-digit lead now, 14-4. Whittle passes it back to Rowland. Rowland trying to zip a pass up the floor, but another steal. This time it's Strickland. Back to the right block. Miller has another one. So 6 straight points now for Elias Miller. And Vienna starting to open this one up here at the 12-point advantage, 16-4. Pass across the floor here to Stokes. Stokes loses the dribble. Another steal for Miller. Does he have 8 straight points now? Yes, he does. 8 straight points for Elias Miller. And the lead is now quickly up to 14. So Vienna, they found their stride here with the press. You've got an 18-4 advantage with 1:14 left to go in the first. We'll take 60 seconds. Then we'll come right back. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Parts City. When it's time to replace your battery, trust the professional parts people at Parts City Auto Parts to help you choose the Super Start battery that's an exact fit for your vehicle. Whether it's a reliable economy, hard-working premium, or powerful extreme, Parts City Auto Parts has the Super Start battery you need in stock at a guaranteed low price. Don't let a dead battery slow you down. Visit Parts City Auto Parts for a Super Start battery you can count on. Parts City Auto Parts.
For all of your auto parts needs, see your Parts City Auto Parts store in Iberia and Dixon.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Out of the timeout here. Vienna on a roll at the moment. On quite a nice run here. The run currently 8-0. An 8-0 run here. All 8 points coming from the hands of Elias Miller. Vienna able to find several steals off of this full court press, but a different looking lineup here for the Eagles as we come out of the timeout. In the ballgame for the first time, Waylon Lenning. Gavin Schwartz, Alex Zimmer back out on the floor as well. We'll have some whistles here. Looks like it's actually going to be a turnover here on Tuscumbia. Not sure where the turnover was, but it is going to be Vienna ball. As Waylon Lenning comes up top of the key, pass over to the left side, Kleffner. Kleffner on over to Lenning. Left wing, back to the corner over to Kleffner. Trying to look inside, but jumping in the passing lane, Connor Burks. He'll be fouled now after the steal. It'll be a foul here on Vienna. So that'll be a foul here on Gavin Schwartz, his second, team second. Burks to inbound from the baseline. He'll do so. Toss it into Rowland, gets it right on back. Burks to the middle of the floor here. Klein has it stripped away. Another Vienna steal. Here's Waylon Lenning. He's got the open layup. No, he got it through. Got the friendly roll off the rim. Almost left it a bit too long, but make that 20-4 now in favor of Vienna. Another steal. Nope, excuse me. Got ahead of myself there. Ball ends up loose on the floor. Rolls out of bounds. Stays here with Tuscumbia. Damon Whittle checks back in the ballgame, replacing Klein. It'll be Bentley Boggs to inbound here from the baseline, underneath the Tuscumbia basket. Boggs looking to inbound, floats one up to Whittle. Whittle, the catch, the shot, no good, too far. On the rebound, the loose ball. Last touched here by Tuscumbia, they'll say. Rowland, the last one to put a hand on it. So the Eagles take it back their way. 37.1 on the clock. 20-4 once more our score. 16-point Vienna advantage. Wing to wing, on over to Kleffner. Trying to go around Whittle, but brings it back out to his right. Passing on over now to Lenning. Lenning onto the left side, Kleffner. Kleffner up to Lenning. To the right side, here's Jude Strickland. Turns back around, pass it back out to the right wing. Here's Lenning going all the way in. Layup's good. Waylon Lenning attacking the basket there. He's got 4 now off the bench tonight for Vienna. 22-4. 8 seconds left to go here in the half, or excuse me, should say the quarter. Damon Whittle with an open lane to the basket. He'll put it through. Damon Whittle with 4 now, and that'll do it here for the first quarter of play. A 16-point Vienna advantage. So Vienna off to a hot start here. They lead 22-6 over the Tuscumbia Lions. We'll take 60 seconds, get back to it here. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
In many ways, the Bank of St. Elizabeth is like many other financial institutions with all the modern banking technology. You can bank anywhere you get internet or cell phone service with online banking and mobile apps. And they have loans tailored to fit your needs. They're a bit different because when you invest in the Bank of St. Elizabeth, you not only invest in your community, you invest in you. That means they pay you for banking with them with their Pay You checking accounts. Choose to earn cash or interest. Find out more at the Bank of St. Elizabeth in St. E. With branch offices in Osage Beach, Mary's Home, and Freeburg. The Bank of St. Elizabeth, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I won!
Fuel up, drink, eat, scratch, win. Right here. Eagle Stop, family owned and operated in 48 stores in central and southern Missouri. Join the Eagle Stop loyalty program and get fuel discounts with every purchase. Free drinks monthly and earn points to redeem for snacks, drinks, and fuel. Reward yourself. Eagle Stop, a proud supporter of high school athletics and the communities they represent. Eagle Stop, in a community near you. EagleStopStores.com.
Second quarter of play here in Iberia. Good start for the Vienna Eagles. They lead this one over the Tuscumbia Lions, 22-6. So we get back to it here. Sam Rowden on the block. He'll kick it back outside. Duncan Wilkinson for three. Off the left side of the rim. Whittle's there to rebound. Whittle having some trouble finding the outlet pass, but eventually tossed it off to Connor Burks. Burks looking to avoid the half-court trap. Tries to go up the sideline. He'll be fouled. Foul charge here to Duncan Wilkinson. He'll pick up what was his first foul. Very easy ball game to score right now. Only twos, no threes, no free throws. Just straight up shots from the field. Tell you what, after last night's escapades and my somehow roundabout math, I welcome it. Damon Whittle coming through. He'll be fouled, and there you go. I may have jinxed myself. We'll go to the line and shoot two. If I can't count by one, I don't deserve to do this. So the foul's going to belong here to Sam Rowden. Rowden will pick up his first, team fourth. Whittle again stands at the line. First free throw is no good. Off the back of the rim. Still has a second, though. Again, Connor Harbert here with you today, 97.9 The Source. Second free throw. Bounces around, no good as well. So Whittle misses both. Here comes Vienna. Elias Miller, left baseline. Turns around, back around over to Bach to the opposite corner. Here's a quick three-pointer. Duncan Wilkinson left it short. Boggs on the rebound. Boggs tossed it off here to Burks. Moving up the right side. Jump stop. Pass across the floor on over to Rowland. Rowland on the left wing. Now going to put the ball on the floor. Off to Burks now. Burks looking to go through the middle of the lane. Underhanded shot. Got it to go. Impressive finish there for Connor Burks, who now has his first two on the day. 14 points the lead, 22-8. Duncan Wilkinson, and again a three. Again too far to the right. Rowland comes down with a rebound. Vienna letting the three-pointers fly here in this quarter. Here's a steal. Elias Miller, nobody in front of him, but sends it on back to Cash Strickland, who will finish anyway. Somebody just behind Miller there, so goes for the safe play, the pass. Cash Strickland now with 8 here tonight, 24-8. Back to the 16-point lead we started the quarter with. Rowland, left elbow, off to Handy, to the right wing, Boggs. Boggs trying to pass it off, ball tip, but into the hands of Burks. Burks out to the wing, trying to go across the lane now, stolen once more by Miller. Miller going to try to finish himself this time, bucket in the foul. Got the bucket and the foul a match. And so Vienna will get their first trip to the line. Miller now finds himself in double digits. The foul's charged to Austin Rowland, his first. Miller's now leading the way with 10. So we get a couple substitutions here. Zach Klein, Colin Stokes in for the Lions. First free throw here for Miller. The only free throw here for Miller. Rattles around, but eventually falls. Miller's got 11 now. It's a 27-8 lead. Burks up the right sideline. Back to the center over to Will. Now over to the right wing. Here's Burks. Burks double teamed, but he's going to be fouled. Will be a foul here charged to Miller. Miller picks up foul number 1. Team foul number 5. Whittle to inbound here from the sideline. Throws it in. Burks across half court. to the sideline. Now brings it to the wing. Trying to go inside here to Stokes. Can't hang on to the pass. Picked up here by Rowden. Vienna back on the attack. 6 minutes left to go in the half. 3-pointer from the corner. Too short once more. Vienna not yet to hit an outside shot here. Still waiting for our first three for either side. But Vienna certainly trying for it. Here's a 3-pointer now for Tanner Bach. Is this the one? No. Too far to the left. Rebound, though, by Wilkinson. He will lay it on the rim. We'll have and they'll say Rowden interfered with the shot on the rim. Obviously, most commonly known as goaltending, but obviously going to result in no points here as we have a whistle and a foul. Cash Strickland trying to fly in there and pick up the steal. Picks up his first foul instead. Ball inbounded here to Burks. Right sideline to the top of the key. Here's Boggs. Left wing over to Stokes. Few dribbles. Spins back to his right. On top again to Boggs. Boggs going to leap. Throws it over to the wing for Burks. Trying to throw it inside here. Trying to find Stokes. Stolen by Rowden, but Rowden going to throw it up the floor. He'll throw it out of bounds. Tuscumbia gets the ball back. 5:18 left to go in the first. Pass up the center of the floor here. Boggs comes down with it. Throws it over to the left wing. Stokes. Pass off to Boggs. Boggs, one dribble. Throws up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Rowden. Rowden, the outlet pass here to Miller. Miller coming quickly down the floor. Underhanded layup. High off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Whittle. Whittle again will pass it off to Burks here. He'll be met by Strickland. Tuscumbia trying to get around this press. They do this time. Whittle brings it to the free throw line. Left wing over to Stokes to the corner now. 3-pointer blocked out of bounds by Rowden. Rowden closing out on that one. Walks Boggs' shot away. But it will still stay here with Tuscumbia. They'll inbound from underneath. Few substitutions. Jude Strickland, Gabe Kleffner, Gavin Schwartz all into the ball game here. Miller. Cash Strickland still on the floor. Quick inbounds pass here to Zach Klein. Left all alone on the right block. And I don't think was ready for that inbounds play. But that'll put Tuscumbia into double digits. 27-10. Strickland on the right block. Top of the key. Here's Elias Miller for three. There you go. Vienna hits the three. Their first of the game. Miller's got 14. He's matched yesterday's total. Or, excuse me, how about Tuesday's total? Back the other direction. Zach Handy, right block. Throws up the shot. Too hard. Rebounded, though, underneath by Whittle. Lost the dribble. Picked up by Handy. His pass is going to be stolen away by Strickland. Vienna racking up the steals here in this contest tonight. 30-10. Halfway through quarter number 2. Strickland shot from the right elbow. Buries it. Strickland now in the double digits. He'll join Miller with 10. 32-10 our score. Over on the left-hand side here, that's Bentley Boggs. Jumps into the corner, over to Burks. Burks to the left wing, now over to Klein. Klein going to try his luck from three. Got it! Was that Klein? Gives Tuscumbia its first three-pointer. He's got 5 total, 32-13. Here's Miller, left wing, again going to throw up the three. Rattles out. Got the rebound. Nobody does. It goes out of bounds, but we'll actually have a foul on the rebound. Picked up here by Vienna. Picked up by Jude Strickland. Strickland picks up his first, so we'll actually come all the way back to the other side of the floor. We're going to be shooting 1-1. So Zach Candy was fouled. He'll be the one to shoot. Handy, 2 points tonight. First trip. 5'8" junior guard. Throws up the shot. Lots of backspin on it, but he puts it through. We'll get the back half here. Handy now with 3. Second shot. Again, lots of backspin, but he gets it to go. Pretty looking free throw, I'll say. Now Handy will check out here. Colin Stokes checks back in. Tuscumbia puts the lead back to 17, 32-15. Gabe Kleffner up the center of the floor to the left wing. Here's Cash Strickland. Goes in. Alex Zimmer gets around the defense. He'll have his first 2. 6 different scores here for Vienna tonight. Running shot down the right side there, and that was not an Easy shot at all. Zach Klein again puts it through. He's got 7. 34-17. Foul back the other side of the floor here. Charge to Tuscumbia. First foul charged to Zach Klein. Third team foul. Cass Strickland inbound from underneath. Goes into the corner. Gavin Schwartz. Few dribbles. To the right wing. Jude Strickland. Jude Strickland to his left here. Jumps on over to Cass Strickland. Yeah, to put the ball on the floor. Now he will. Now he'll go inside to Zimmer. Zimmer back out to the wing here. Strickland thought about the 3. Now re-enters it to Zimmer, but we'll have a whistle and a foul. Push from behind. Going to be charged here to Whittle. Whittle picks up the foul. Second personal. That'll be his 4th team foul. We see Bentley Boggs check in once more. He'll come in and replace Whittle. Check in here. That'll be Strickland from the baseline. But with a whistle and an offensive call here. Tuscumbia will take over. So it'll be a foul here. Be a foul here on Alex Zimmer. He'll pick up his first. Official indicated 33. Of course, that would be Tanner Bach, who's not currently on the floor right now. Be a first foul here on Zimmer. Here's a steal, though. Cass Strickland steals the inbounds pass. He'll put it up and in for 12 tonight. 36-17. 2.5 left to go in the first. First half, I should say, as Zach Klein comes across half court. Spin around to his left. Now double team, but passes out of it. Gives it on over into the corner here. Out to the left wing. Connor Burke's going to try to put the ball on the floor, but he traveled first. Piano ball. Couple substitutions here. How about Waylon Lenning? How about Jace Bertoni? Bertoni checking in for the first time tonight. Gavin Schwartz checking out. I believe also checking out was Cash Strickland. Here's Gabe Kleffner up the left sideline. Going to bring it into the corner. Trying to go across the lane. Stolen away by Stokes. Stokes will pass it off, but Tuscumbia will throw it away. Vienna takes the ball back now. Before we get that Vienna ball, though, we'll have a timeout. First timeout taken by Vienna. It'll be a 30-second timeout here with 2:08 left to go in this first half. Again, your score 36-17 in favor of the Eagles. Back in 30, you're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet, off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
Coming out of the Vienna timeout, 2:08 left to go here in this first half. A 19-point Eagle advantage, 36-17 our score. Connor Harbert here with you today, 97.9 The Source, wherever you may be listening in from today. Gotten word that we have listeners from all over. Always nice to hear. Vienna controlling the basketball. Top of the key, Gabe Kleffner. I don't mean just Missouri either. Listeners from multiple states today. Kleffner over to the left wing. Here's Lenning. Ball on the floor, coming to his right. Shot across the middle of the lane. Rims out. No good. Who's got the rebound? Boggs has the rebound. Trying to come back the other way with it. He'll be fouled. Foul charged against Vienna. It'll be a foul picked up by Bertoni. Bertoni picks up his first, so will actually shoot 1-1 on the other side of the floor. It'll be Bentley Boggs, a chance to add his name to the scoring book tonight. First one up in the way is good. Rattled at home. Boggs now with his first point. 36-18. Second free throw is also good. Boggs going to go 2 for 2. 4 for 6 as a team now is Tuscumbia tonight. Back to 17 we go, 36-19. 16-point lead after the first quarter. Had a fairly even quarter, all things considered. Jace Bertoni on the right wing, going to bring it to the baseline. Spinning around to his left, Jude Strickland. Over to Kleffner now. Kleffner to the corner, Lenning. Back to the top, over to Strickland. Corner, Bertoni, one dribble, up and around, over to the left wing once more, Kleffner. Here's Jude Strickland, trying to drive it in, brings it to the free throw line, lost the dribble. Ball ends up loose on the floor, we'll have a jump ball, arrow pointing toward Tuscumbia. So Tuscumbia takes over. Spina again still looking for that press. Going to steal it in the front court or maybe pick up that half-court trap. Bounce pass to the right side. Burks down the floor over to Klein. Klein on the block, going block to block over to Stokes, who puts it in. Colin Stokes good for 2, 36-21. To the left side here, ball tipped into the hands of Stokes. He'll pick up the steal. And here come the Lions once more. Under a minute left to go in the half. Bentley Boggs jumps off to Klein. Klein, the runner, bit too long. Rebounded by Whittle. Whittle trying to go around Zimmer. He'll be fouled. He'll head to the line for 2. Foul will belong here again to Alex Zimmer, who picks up his second. Team 10. 2 free throws here for Whittle. Whittle working on a 4-point day. First free throw is no good. Checking in now, Austin Rowland here for the Lions. Also, Zach Handy, he'll be checking in for the shooter. Case of a make here. Second free throw here for Whittle. Also no good, but a rebound here for Klein. Possession continues here for Tuscumbia. They'll throw it off to Burks. Inside, Whittle. Whittle again working inside. And again, he'll be fouled. We'll just do it again. Whittle back to the line. Foul, I believe, will be the third here on Alex Zimmer. Nope, it will not be on Zimmer. It will actually be on Waylon Lenning, who picks up his first. A return trip here for Whittle. First free throw. It's no good off the front of the rim. Whittle having some trouble from the line here. 0 for 5 tonight now. Still has a second here. No good off the back of the rim, but another offensive rebound. Austin Rowland with the rebound here, but he ends up getting tangled up underneath. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing toward Vienna. Whittle 0 for 6 from the line. Those are 6 big points here. It's the difference between a double-digit lead and a single-digit lead here. Diesel and a double dribble going to be charged here against Vienna. Bit of an odd call there. Zimmer up the sideline. Ran into contact there with Klein. Picked up the dribble and then started re-dribbling there. So, 32 seconds left to go in the half. Bit odd there. Tuscumbia with the basketball. Bounce pass underneath. Zach Handy for 2. No. Missed the open shot. Rebounded by Jude Strickland. Up the floor it goes. Here's Lenning. Tries to send it back out to the corner, but throws it away. Tuscumbia ball. Some starters here for Vienna. Out on the bench right now. The tail end of the second. 15-point Eagle lead. Zach Klein sends it to the left over to Rowland. Now in the center of the floor, Boggs. Boggs off to Rowland. Rowland over to Klein. Klein trying to go inside to Handy, but he throws it away. Vienna ball with 5.3 on the clock. So Vienna a chance here, maybe for the final shot of the half. We'll see what they do. Need to go the full length of the floor. Ball's inbounded here to Bertoni. He'll come up the right sideline. Gets around Rowland here, brings it into the corner. Bounce pass, stolen away by Tuscumbia. Our half will end without a shot and a 15-point Vienna lead. 36-21 our score as we head on into the locker rooms. We'll throw 10 minutes up on the halftime clock. We'll take 3 minutes. We'll come right back. Of course, we'll go over some individual scores and set you up for the second half in this one. But as it stands, Vienna leads by 15, 36-21. Back in 3, you're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Students come and students go. Some start at the elementary level and continue in the same district until graduation. Others move in, some move out for a variety of reasons, but usually it's the parent's job that facilitates a family's move. Whatever the reason, the Iberia School District welcomes all students. At Iberia, students get the best possible education from a staff of dedicated teachers, coaches, and an administration that cares about the product they send out every May at graduation. Whether it's continuing their education in the military or the 9-to-5 world, the Iberia School District is proud of their Rangers and Lady Rangers.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the Bank of Fireside Memories. The Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
New Year's savings all the way through February at St. Robert Auto Supply, your Napa parts store. Get $20 to $25 rebates on the purchase of Legend and Legend Premium AGM and AAA branded automotive batteries. Since it's the coldest time of the year, several Napa brand battery chargers are on sale too, as well as booster cables. Save 50% on Napa night vision headlights. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need, you'll find at St. Robert Auto Supply. And pick up a gallon jug of Peak Window De-Icer Windshield Wash in anti-frost purple for $49. This and more at your Napa parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, where you get the good stuff 7 days a week.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
For a free insurance review,
for auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
Or come see me, John Gregory, in Crocker.
Cook your fried favorites in a healthy way in a new Whirlpool range with air fry mode. Get crispy results with less oil than traditional frying for chicken nuggets, wings, fries, and more using the dishwasher-safe air fry basket right in the oven. Plus, you'll have the flexibility to cook a variety of dishes with 5 cooking modes. Shop Whirlpool ranges at St. Elizabeth TV and Appliance, 259 South Walnut Street, St. Elizabeth.
It's hard to remain competitive in the fast-moving manufacturing world. Trust and dependability are 2 qualities that are non-negotiable. That's how Inventory Sales Company of St. Elizabeth has built their solid business foundation, providing quality fasteners, struts, weld studs, tools, fabrication, and more for over 35 years. Expertise in 7 distinct divisions allows them to customize materials to fit your needs. Inventory Sales Company also has over 600,000 feet of warehouse space to store your materials until you're ready to use them on site. Where the customer is king, Inventory Sales Company, 683 Highway 52 in St. Elizabeth. Call 866-480-2412 or visit inventorysales.com.
When the chaos is over and the dust settles, it's a relief to see that big old tree you've always loved still there, unharmed and confident. Confidence that brings about trust and comfort from a full-service bank right here in your own community. Your one stop for savings, checking, home equity and auto loans, and CDs and money markets. That's your protection from the storm.
The Bank of Iberia in 2 locations, Iberia and Waynesville. Come on in to the Bank of Iberia.
Back here once again, Iberia High School. We are at halftime of this final consolation semifinal of the day, our second of 2 on the day. At the moment, it's a 15-point Vienna lead. They lead Tuscumbia 36-21. Connor Harvard here with you, 97.9 The Source. Again, a big thank you to wherever you may be listening from here today. As we take a look here at the halftime score, Vienna sitting the starters there for the majority of the second quarter, but still cruising out to a 15-point lead here. We take a look at your individual scoring numbers for this one. First of all, looking at Tuscumbia. Nobody in double digits just yet, but leading the way for him right now, that'd be Zach Klein. Klein able to get it going there in that second quarter. Actually finishes with 7 points in the quarter. We take a look at Klein's effort last time out, just the 3 points, so already over his last game total. We'll see how many more he can add in the second half. Of course, he was helped along by Damon Whittle and Zach Handy, who each have 4 points apiece. 2 points for Connor Burks, 2 points for Bentley Boggs, and 2 points for Colin Stokes. Again, 6 points at the end of the first quarter, a 15-point second quarter for 21 first half points. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at Vienna. Vienna, 22 points at the end of the first quarter, had a 16-point lead, have a 15-point lead here at the end of the half. Leading the way, 2 scores in double digits. 26 of the 36 points have come from either Elias Miller, who currently has 14 points, or Cash Strickland, who has 12 points here at the moment. So the combination of Miller and Strickland, lots of steals, lots of easy baskets for those two. Vienna really liking that half-court trap, that three-quarters court press. Lots of steals, lots of points, mostly generated by Miller and Strickland. Of course, 4 points for Waylon Lenning, 2 points for Duncan Wilkinson, 2 points for Alex Zimmer, and 2 points for Tanner Bach there as well. 22 at the end of the first quarter, 36 points at the half. So before I move on to another break, I want to go ahead and remind you about tomorrow's broadcast schedule. We will have for you, once more, 4 basketball games tomorrow. We will have every single trophy game there for you, so I'll have the call starting at 3:50 tomorrow. Our first game is going to be at 4. That'll be the 7th place game. We'll see here. We know it's going to be Lighthouse Prep. Obviously, one more spot available for either Tuscumbia or Vienna. We'll go live at 3:50, and we'll have that tip-off at 4 p.m. there for you. But from there, we'll move up one game at a time. Of course, following the conclusion of the 7th place game, we'll have the 5th place game there for you. Maranatha Baptist versus the winner of this game. And then after that, we move on to the 3rd place game. The number 1 and 2 seed, Dixon. They'll be taking on Stoutland, but for the 3rd time this season, those two teams will go at it. So, as we've pretty much figured out over at the station, this is going to be the rubber match. At the Frisco League Tournament, it was Stoutland who came out on top to advance to the championship game of the Frisco League Tournament. And then it was Dixon who took the second time round as part of a regular season game, a game, of course, that we had on 97.9 The Source. I've seen both two games there, so I know this third game most likely going to be a whole lot of fun. But of course, after Dixon Stoutland, we've got the championship game there for you. Of course, the tournament hosts Iberia as the 4 seed, pulling off the upset yesterday, the number 1 seed Dixon Bulldogs. They'll try to do it one more time, try to pull off one more upset there. They'll be taking on the number 3 seed in the St. Elizabeth Hornets. The Hornets pulling off a upset of their own, if you want to go directly by seeding there, defeating the number 2 seed Stoutland Tigers to get to where they are now. So that should be a fun contest to kind of wrap things up there. I expect this gym to be full. I expect everybody to be a whole lot excited, for lack of a better phrase there. Again, English, not always my best language there, but should be a whole lot of fun. That'll be at about 8:30 coming up on Friday. We're going to have ourselves a long day on Friday for sure. Got to make sure I eat before I come out to the gym. But hey, we got ourselves a minute 55 left to go here in this halftime period. We will go ahead and take a 60-second timeout. When we come back, I'll get you all set up here. We'll get going. It'll be time for the second half. Vienna 36, Tuscumbia 21. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
The Dixon Area Caring Center is a thrift store, community room, and food pantry. The thrift store is donation-based. Donations may be dropped off during business hours. Food pantry hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. until noon. If eligible, you can receive food pantry assistance once a month. They also serve commodities on the third Thursday of every month from 1 until 3 p.m. The DACC has recently added a fitness center. If interested, call or stop by the store and get an application. Dixon Area Caring Center is here for you always when you need them.
In today's world, everybody specializes in something. We can make this, but not that. We can do this, but not that. We can fix this, but not... Whoa, let's back up. There's a place where you can get it all done when it comes to your transportation. K&M Service Center on Highway 133 in Dixon is that place. A traditional service center. Tires, custom wheels, oil changes, mechanic work. If it's a problem with your ride, call or stop by K&M Service Center in Dixon. Their number is 759-7677. They're at 16350 Highway 133. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays.
Back here at Iberia High School, 35 seconds left to go in the half. And by half, I mean halftime. We'll get going here with the third quarter here momentarily. Vienna 36, Tuscumbia 21. Be starters out on the floor for both sides here. For Tuscumbia, for Vienna as well. Of course, will be the starter here on the booth. Connor Harbor here with you, 97.9 The Source. Don't know what that means, but it gets the people going. Damon Whittle will check it in. Connor Burks will come across. Pass over to the right side. Bentley Boggs back to Whittle as he brings it to the free throw line. Out to the left wing. Here's a quick three. Connor Burks, too far to the left, though. Rebounded by Elias Miller. Miller, 14 first half points. He'll bring it up. Bring it to the right wing. Pass it off. Over now to, that'll be Wilkinson. Wilkinson has the ball tipped away, though, as they come down the floor. They'll run into one of our game officials. Burks hitting the floor hard, but he's back up. Moving around. Who controls the ball? It will be Vienna who controls the ball. So the Eagles control possession here. 30 seconds into this quarter. Duncan Wilkinson. Hard pass to the opposite corner. Not the three-pointer, but Tanner Bach going to send it inside to Rowden. Now going to put up the shot, but it's tipped away. Out of bounds it goes. I'll say it was last touched by Vienna on its way out. Tuscumbia ball. Vienna open it up in that three-quarter court press once more. Again, looking to get a steal in the front court, but if they cross half court, then looking to trap. See if Tuscumbia has made any adjustments here from that halftime period to get around it. Trying to pass it up the sideline here. Ball tipped out of bounds. Bach got a hand on it. Will be Tuscumbia ball, though, as they do come across half court. Whittle to inbound. He'll throw it in here. Gonna watch that line. Burks gonna pass it off to Whittle. Whittle to the right block. Baseline jumper. Bentley Boggs. No good. Too hard, but rebounded by Rowland. Rowland to the wing. Now on over to Burks. Burks trying to throw it inside. Ends up finding the hands of Boggs. Tipped by Rowden, though. Out to the corner. Three-pointer for Burks. Too hard. It's rebounded here by Bach. Bach will dish it off here to Miller as he comes over to his right. Settles on the wing. Pass it off. Cash Strickland inside. Going to go on over to Rowden now. Looking to work on Whittle. Trying to go back out to the wing, but it's tipped out of bounds this time by Burks. Being a ball on the sideline. Nobody scoring just yet. 1:15 into the quarter. Get a 22-point Vienna first quarter, really setting the pace for this one. Ball inbound to Cash Strickland. He'll send it back out to the wing. Over to Miller, and again back to Strickland. Brings it out to the right wing, to the opposite side of the floor. Three-pointer, Duncan Wilkinson. Rims out, picked up by Boggs. So still scoreless here after 90 seconds. Burks up the right side here, but it's tipped out of bounds. Tipped by Bach. Trying to get in front of the pass, but Tuscumbia will take it in their own side of the floor. Whittle inbounds to Burks. Burks comes across, picked up here by Strickland, who'll pick up a hand-checked foul. That'll be his second. Team first. Inbound from the sideline here. Over to the left side, Zach Klein. And Klein, your leading scorer tonight for the Lions with 7. On the arcing pass over to the right wing. Burks there to bring it down. Now goes inside once more. Klein shot tipped away by Rowden. Rebounded by Whittle. Another block here by Rowden. How about a third try? No, this time it'll be a foul. And Tuscumbia will go to the line shooting 2. Damon Whittle to the line shooting 2. So the foul does belong here to Sam Rowden, his second, team second. At the line here, Damon Whittle. Whittle again having some problems from the free throw line, but he does sink this one. Whittle previously 0 for 6, now 1 for 7. Will be the first point of the quarter. There was 6:09 remaining in the quarter. 36-22. Make that 36-23. Whittle goes 2 for 2 this time through. Vienna on the attack. In the corner, Cash Strickland sends it out right wing on over to Miller. Around the perimeter we go. Three-pointer Tanner Bach. Front of the rim no good, but a long rebound. Wilkinson's able to run it down. Wilkinson slowing it down, letting the offense set itself up. Now going to toss it off to Miller. Miller to the left-hand side, over to Bach. He'll come to his right. He'll hand it off over now to Wilkinson. Miller to the left side, Wilkinson to the left block, Rowden. Trying to go across the lane here. Bach has to try to save it, but Burks is there to pick it up. Tuscumbia now on the fast break, but that's a ball stolen away by Miller. Miller runs down the attempted pass inside over to Rowland. Here's Wilkinson again on the 3. That one's good. Wilkinson's been looking for that 3 all night. Finally got one online there. 39-23. Vienna on the board as they put it back to a 16-point lead. Here comes Bentley Boggs here. Right block, drives through, shot short, gets his own rebound. Blocked from behind by Rowden. Several blocks here as Boggs gets the rebound, puts it off the top of the backboard and in. It's not out of bounds. It has to touch a part of the backboard that's not the backboard, if that makes any sense. I'll have time to explain here. Here's a foul. Called on Connor Burks. It has to touch a part of the non-backboard. The top of the backboard is in play. The side of the backboard is in play. But if it was to touch the pole that holds the backboard up here in Iberia, that's when it's out of bounds. You're obviously not aiming for the top of the backboard, but it's not out of bounds like some people think. Here's a three-pointer off the inbounds pass. Elias Miller, good for 3. Miller now is 17. 42-25, 17-point Vienna lead. Zach Handy with it on the right wing. He'll toss it off to Boggs. Boggs coming to his right. Jumper, right elbow. Left it short. Picked up here by. That'll be Wilkinson. Up the floor here. Cash Strickland left alone. Lays it off the front of the rim. Missed it. Ball's rebounded by Whittle, but he has his foot on the baseline. Vienna catching a break here. It'll be Eagles basketball underneath. Strickland, I think, maybe wanted to try to put that one in with the slam dunk. Didn't get enough airtime. Tried to change his mind midair and then left it off the front of the rim. You tell he was thinking it. Definitely took the measured approach. Cass Strickland will get the inbounds pass in the corner. Lobs one up for Rowden. Rowden double team, but moves to his right. Gets fouled. He'll head to the line for two. Fouls on Bentley Boggs, his first. Team's second. Rowden standing at the line. First trip to the line tonight. First shot up and good. Rowden's, most of his contributions tonight have been on the defensive side. Not just his first point of the game. Several blocks, though. Several rebounds. Let's get a substitution here. Checking in for Tuscumbia, Austin Rowland. He replaces Burks. Second free throw. He's good. So Rowden going to go 2 for 2. Being that's still perfect as a team. 3 for 3. Sponks checks it in here to Rowland. It's a 19-point lead, 44-25. Bentley Boggs, left sideline. Pass it on back. Coming to his right here. Klein has it poked away from behind. There to pick it up, it's Wilkinson. Up the floor here to Strickland. Right side layups there and good. Strickland with 14. Needs above 20 for the first time tonight. Here's another steal for Strickland and another layup. And hold it off the rim. Almost missed the easy layup there, but this time Strickland's able to convert. He's got 16. It's a 23-point Vienna lead. Timeout taken by Tuscumbia. Full timeout, so we'll match it. We'll take 60. 48-25 your score. You're listening to the Iberian Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the products and services and savings they offer their friends and families, like eClub. Sign up today and keep up to date on special promotions and events. Log on to tcmarkets.com and find every store's weekly ads right at your fingertips. Print off coupons to save even more money. Check them out on Facebook. Browse recipes too. Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the area youth and proud to be a part of their communities.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Coming out of the timeout, a tip and a steal. Here's Cass Strickland again, the right side layup. That one's also through. So Strickland, a very quick 6 points here. And just like that, the lead's suddenly 25 here, 50-25. Vienna really starting to come into its own. Now a traveling violation called against Damon Whittle. Vienna will get the ball right on back. 3:44 left to go in the third. Connor Harbert here with you. 97.9 The Source. Inbounds pass comes over to Strickland. Going to float one inside to Rowden. Back out now. Strickland brings it to the left wing. Stops just inside the three-point line. The long two, not there, but rebounded by Schwartz. Gavin Schwartz, jump shot, left well short. Not enough there on the 9-foot jumper. Crack a smile on the way back. You just got to laugh it off sometimes. But Tuscumbia will bring it back the other way. Connor Burks takes the inbounds pass. Right side of the floor, over to Klein. One dribble, back to Burks. Stops just shy of half court. Bounce pass across, on over to Klein. To the right wing he goes, trying to throw it over to Rowland. But this one's stolen away by Kleffner. Ball rolling down the floor. Kleffner eventually does pick it up. He'll try to dribble to his left, but he'll be charged for the double dribble. We'll say he dribbled in, then the ball ended up on the floor and rolled along. Then dribbled again. So it'll be called the double dribble. As Tuscumbia comes back to the other side of the floor. Rowland, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Schwartz. Floats a pass down the floor here. Rowden on the wrong side of it there. Had to turn all the way around for it. But he couldn't bring it in. Actually, it's stolen away. Pass down the floor, tipped out of bounds. Lions basketball. Damon Whittle to check back in here. Who does he replace? He replaces Zach Klein. Whittle will quickly send it in here to Burks. Comes across half court here, moves to the left wing. Picks up the dribble inside over to Boggs. One dribble. Throws up the shot. No good. Whittle fighting for the rebound. Jump ball is going to be the call. Vienna with the arrow. Kleffner to inbound here from the baseline. So Scumbia now going to look for some pressure of its own. Colin Stokes in the ballgame as well for the Lions, by the way. It's Jude Strickland passes on into the corner. Cass Strickland coming to his right. Bounce pass, entry pass. Here's Rowden on the right block. Spins into traffic, but throws a shot off the backboard and gets it to fall. Rowden's first shot from the field. The lead's 27 now, 52-25. Jude Strickland jumping the passing lane. He's got the layup. Strickland's doing a real good job right now, getting those steals and layups. 54-25, now a whistle and a double dribble back on to Scumbia. All gas, no brakes right now here for Vienna. 54-25. Pass down the floor here. Cass Strickland, right corner to the elbow. Picks up the dribble now. Guarded by Boggs. Kicks it back outside to Kleffner. Kleffner over to Jude Strickland. Back to Kleffner. Cass Strickland takes it on the right wing. Inside Rowden. Back up top to Kleffner. Few dribbles to his right. To the left wing. Over to Jude Strickland. Around the perimeter. Running the offense. Here's Kleffner, top of the key. Gavin Schwartz to the free throw line. Not going to get it, though. Ends up passing it over to the corner, over to Jude Strickland once again. Vienna very patient, now trying to enter it. I say they're patient, then trying to force the pass inside. Stolen by Tuscumbia. Burks up the center of the floor here, brings it to the free throw line. Back up top to the key. Left elbow, here's Boggs. Jump stop in the corner, back out to the wing, Burks. Trying to go inside here to Whittle. Whittle's shot blocked by Rowden, but a foul is going to be called. Foul call on Sam Rowden. That'll be his third. 2 free throws here. Once more for Damon Whittle. First free throw for Whittle. That one's good. So some substitutions here. Alex Zimmer checking in. He'll replace Rowden. Zach Handy in the ball game here for Tuscumbia. Elias Miller back to the scoring table here as Whittle puts up the second, puts it through. Whittle's really turned his fortunes around there from the free throw line. Again, 0 for 6 in the first half, but a perfect 4 for 4 here in the second. Does cut the lead here to 27, 54-27. Elias Miller, center of the floor, left open for the wide open three. Gets his own rebound there as it bounces through Tuscumbia's arms. Jude Strickland left corner here, coming to his right. Off to Miller. Back to Jude Strickland now. Guess we'll just call him Strickland. Only Strickland on the floor right now. He'll take it back in the left corner. Squares up to the basket briefly before giving it off to Miller. Miller over to Kleffner. Kleffner almost lost his bounce, but able to pass it away to Miller. Miller from the free throw line kicks it off to Strickland. To the left side. Once more to Miller. Miller trying to enter it to Zimmer, but it's tipped away by Handy. Out of bounds it goes. Stays with Vienna. 44.6 left to go here in this third. Here comes Zach Klein once more, replacing Stokes. To inbound, Miller. Toss it up top to Kleffner. Gets it right back to the corner now, Strickland. Strickland left open for the shot. Not going to take it. Now he's going to try it. Left it short. Rebounded here by Handy. Handy fouled from behind, though. Strickland trying to poke it away. He'll pick up the foul. Will be number 2 on him. Team foul number 4. 33.9 now left to go in this third. Again, the lead still 27. Vienna currently doubling up to Tuscumbia. 3-pointer for the corner there for Klein. It's no good. Left short. Kleffner there for the board. Up to 4. Goes over to Miller. Ball poked loose by Klein, but Miller able to run it down on the sideline. Top to Kleffner here. To the left wing, Miller. To the right side, on over to Strickland. Right baseline, the drive. Throws up the shot, no good. Strickland gets the rebound, though. His own rebound. Trying to go back up with it. That one's again left short. This time the rebound's there for Schwartz. Trying to go up and under with it, and he does. Gavin Schwartz able to eventually finish it here for Vienna just before the end of the quarter. And it will be 29 points the lead here at the break. So one more quarter left to be played here tonight. And as it stands, looks like Vienna's got their ticket to the 5th place game. Need to close this one out, but still a 29-point lead, 56-27. Hey, back in 60 seconds, you're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Trust Husqvarna to handle the toughest jobs around your household. No matter the size of your yard or farm, S&D Feed and Small Engine Repair along with Husqvarna have you covered. When it comes to lawn care, they have the feed and seed to grow your lawn or farm, and the mowers, chainsaws, and weed eaters to keep your property looking its best. Visit S&D Feed and Small Engine Repair on West 4th Street in Dixon. Remember S&D, solutions for agri-need.
As the years go by, everything gets older. Even the new seeds just planted. Getting older means getting wiser. And in the banking business, that means keeping up with the times. For 112 years, the Bank of Crocker has met the needs of the Fort Wood area and exceeded those needs with the most modern banking services available. With Android and Apple mobile banking apps. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is a click away no matter where you are. Personal hometown service, however, has not changed. That's one thing that's stayed the same as the Bank of Crocker turns 112. The Bank of Crocker, with 4 locations in Crocker, Richland, Waynesville, and St. Robert. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Fourth quarter of play, 29-point advantage here for the Vienna Eagles. Here's an entry pass inside, though. Shot blocked away by Zimmer. Rebounded, though, underneath by Whittle. Now a foul. Foul going to be charged here to Alex Zimmer. Back to the line once more. Damon Whittle. Connor Harbert here with you. 97.9 The Source. I'm always here with you. I guess I do say that every single time, don't I? Fouls on Zimmer, his third. First shot up and away is good. Little continues his success from the free throw line in the second half. Now a perfect 5 for 5. Can bring it back to 50% with a make here. Shot up and away. Missed it, though, off the left side of the rim. Ball tipped out of bounds. They'll come back here with Vienna. Spawn the 5th place game on the line here. But Vienna, a 28-point lead. Rather secure here with 8 minutes to go. Elias Miller off to Cash Strickland, driving left baseline here. Ran into a little bit of traffic, ran into his own teammate there, and stepped out of bounds. Strickland ran into Miller. Those two have done most of the damage tonight for Vienna. And unfortunately stepped out of bounds. So here comes Tuscumbia once more. Connor Burks, right wing to the block. Now an offensive foul. Ran into traffic. I'll say it was out of control, and so it will be the charge. Burks picks up the offensive foul. That'll be number 2 on him. Team foul number 3. And the inbound, throws it on in over to Duncan Wilkinson. Right sideline here, goes all the way in. Shot high off the glass. Rebound offensively, though, by Zimmer. Tries to put it back up and in. There'll be a foul here on Boggs. So the foul's on Boggs, number 2 on him. That'll be team foul number 4 here on the Lions. First free throw for Zimmer, rims out, no good. Zimmer 2 points on the day. We see Austin Rowland check back in. Places Klein. Trying to make it 3 here, trying to make it a 29-point lead once again. There is the shot, no good. On the rebound, that's Whittle. Connor Burks, left sideline, throws it away. Cass Strickland now. Bounce pass, trying to go through Burks, who extends the leg, kicks it. Good play there, all things considered, to allow Tuscumbia to get back on defense. But it will be Vienna ball underneath the basket. Tanner Bach to inbound from the baseline. Goes to the right block. Cass Strickland waiting there, bucket in the foul. Make it a 30-point game, 58-28. And he'll have a chance to make it 31. So it is a 30-point advantage. That'll start the running clock. As again, Strickland stands at the line. Now a 20-point scorer on the day. Does lead all scorers. Free throw up. Free throw good. Make it 21 now for Strickland. 7 minutes to go here in the 4th. Whittle to the right side of the floor. Here's Burks underneath. Wide open is Rowland. He'll put it through. The layup, that'll stop the running clock for the time being. The lead's back to where it started here, 29, 59, 30. For Rowland, that's his first 2. Nicely done there by Tuscumbia to break the press. Elias Miller coming through. Layup, right side, good. Miller's 19 now, 61-30. Burks breaks the pressure, passes it across to Whittle, gets it right back. Bring it to the left wing, now looking to penetrate. Shot up from the left block, the runner's not there. Pass down the floor, Elias Miller left all alone. Left side layup is good. Miller across the 20-point line now. He's got 21 himself. Dangerous pass down the floor. Burks almost had it, but it ends up going out of bounds. Touched it. They'll say Bach touched it. So we get a full 5-man substitution here in a moment. Be a foul here on Tanner Bach. So it'll actually be Tuscumbia basketball on the baseline. So we get a whole new lineup out there. Jude Strickland, Gabe Kleffner, Waylon Lenning, Gavin Schwartz, and Sam Rowden. To inbound here. Here's Whittle to the corner. Burks for three. No good. Too hard. Rebounded by Kleffner. Here comes Kleffner. He'll center the basketball. Cross half court here to the right wing. Over to Jude Strickland. Let's call him Strickland, of course. Pass stolen away here by Whittle. Pass it off to Burks. Trying to get it back to Whittle. Ball ends up loose, but it's picked up by Rowland. Rowland to the right wing. Has to pass away to beat the 5 count. Tries to get it into Whittle, but it's stolen by Rowden. Rowden, middle of the lane. Ball stripped away and hitting the wall hard. That's Rowland. Stripped it away, but hit the wall hard. He's a little slow to get up. Pulling up and favoring that right leg. As Coach Wood comes out to check on him here. He'll come off here. Hopefully he's all right. He is walking off with minimal support there. Wood certainly helping him out there, Coach Wood. But he is able to get himself to the bench. As we'll get back to it here, it will be Vienna ball. Inbounding from underneath. Zach Handy checking in. Or excuse me, Zach Handy checking in, but Waylon Lenning to check it in from the baseline. He'll toss it into Rowden. Standing top of the key to the right wing. To the corner now. Lenning going to move to his left. Gets it on over to the block. Rowden moving through. Shot up from the right side. No good. Loose rebound picked up by Handy. He'll pass it on over to Withing. And by Withing, I mean Whittle. Pass up the floor here. Burks on the right block. Trying to go over the top of Schwartz. Schwartz able to contest that shot here. Ball still ends up loose. Picked up by Burks. The possession continues here for Tuscumbia. 63-30, still 4:23 on the clock here. Whittle spinning to his left, runs into traffic. Foul is going to be called. We'll be shooting 1-1 here. That'll be team foul number 7 called against Vienna. That'll be the third foul called against Gavin Schwartz. Damon Whittle to shoot, puts up the first. It's good. Whittle now double digits tonight. He's got 10, 6 of which have been from the line. Second free throw. Bounces around, falls out, no good. Loose on the floor, picked up by Schwartz. Vienna back on the attack here, leading by 32. Coming to the left, pass off to Schwartz. On the block, dumps it off to Kleffner. Good for 2. Kleffner on the board with his first 2 late in this one. Just one player left to score in the book for Vienna tonight. Got the 10th different score for the Eagles here in this one. Entry pass, Whittle again, but he will be fouled. We'll shoot another 1-1. This time the foul is going to be on Jude Strickland, his third, team 8th. Whittle's first. That one's good. We'll get the back half. Subs entering the ballgame. Lane Nixdorf in the ballgame for the first time here for the Lions. Also checking in, Jace Bertoni. Second free throw up and away. That one also good. Whittle continues to add points from the free throw line. 65-33. Waylon Lenning driving right baseline. Shot too short. Whittle on the rebound. Trying to pass it off over to Klein. Eventually gets it to him. Line coming to his left here. Fades to the left side of the floor. Floats a pass over to Burks on the wing. Guarded closely by Kleffner. As Burks brings it back to the wing now. Pass inside to Whittle. He'll be fouled. How about another 1-and-1? So that'll be a foul here on Bertoni. Bertoni picks up number 2. Team foul number 9 as the clock continues to tick on down. 1:40 left to go. Couple more subs. Colin Stokes, Ashton Porterfield check in for the first time. Damon Whittle, first free throw is good. We'll set up for a second here. Ken Whittle doing a much better job from the line here in the second half. He's now added 9 points from the line. And make that 10 points from the line. To go into my overtime section of my scorebook. So many free throws you shot here in this quarter. 35-65, 30-point advantage. Alex Zimmer, though, left underneath. He'll put it up and in for 2. Quickly inbounded here. Bentley Boggs to the left wing. Damon Whittle. Few dribbles to the right. Under a minute left to go. Bentley Boggs picking up in the right corner here, guarded by Bertoni. Backing down on the right baseline here. Back outside. Nixdorf, long 2. Off the backboard, no good. Rebounded here by Lenning. Here comes Lenning here. All the way through. Right side layup is good. Lenning's got 6. 69-35. 25 seconds left to go here. Boggs. Right side. Brings it to the corner. Back out to Nixdorf. Nixdorf going to try for 3. Shot blocked by Kleffner. Kleffner up the floor here. Rowden going to try to slam it through. Misses the dunk. Rebounded here by Porterfield. He tried to slam it home. Too hard, though. Here's a steal. Lenning trying to go inside. Ball overthrown out of bounds. But that'll pretty much do it. The running clock can expire as this one will come to a close. So Vienna picks up the 34-point victory here in this one. They will move on to the 5th place game where they will await Maranatha Baptist. And, of course, Tuscumbia, they will take on Lighthouse Prep in our 7th place game tomorrow as well. But again, your final score here tonight, Vienna 69. Tuscumbia 35. We'll take 2 minutes. I will get my book in order. We'll come back, and, of course, we'll talk things over here. We'll set you up for all 4 games tomorrow. We'll see how long my throat can last, but we got all 4 games tomorrow starting at 4 o'clock. But for now, 2 minutes. That'll be our timeout. Final score 69-35 in favor of Vienna. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament. 97.9 The Source.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring certified nursing assistants. If you're not certified but have the passion to serve in a home-like environment and make a difference in the lives of residents every day, stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and to start for your career today.
Outsource your entire accounting department, or just one piece at a time, to Bert Deerhoff, CPA, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City. Bert Deerhoff, CPA, has been serving the area for over 20 years. His award-winning team of specialists coordinate outsourcing of the business functions that take up your valuable time. Stop by Bert Deerhoff, CPA today, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City, and see what he can do for you. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays. Call 573-634-4006. The old-timers say we don't know what hard times are. We say, yeah, we do. It's in downtown Iberia. It's the Hard Times Grill with great specials offering up down-home cooking. From burgers with all the fixins to tenderloin sandwiches to dinners including flat iron steaks and catfish. There's appetizers, salads, and there's a large kids menu, too. It's hometown cooking each and every day the doors are open, which are normally at 11 a.m. Hard Times Grill, 302 North St. Louis Street in downtown Iberia. Hard Times in this day and age is someplace you want to go in Iberia. Outsource your entire accounting department, or just one piece at a time, to Bert Deerhoff, CPA, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City. Bert Deerhoff, CPA, has been serving the area for over 20 years. His award-winning team of specialists coordinate outsourcing of the business functions that take up your valuable time. Stop by Bert Deerhoff, CPA today, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City, and see what he can do for you. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays. Call 573-634-4006.
Back here once again, Iberia High School. This one in the books. Vienna will stamp their ticket to the 5th place contest tomorrow. They defeat Tuscumbia. Final score 69-35. Connor Harbert here with you once more for the final time, in fact, as we go ahead and wrap this one up here. A 34-point win for the Eagles as they will move on to face Maranatha Baptist tomorrow as we take a look real quick at your individual scoring numbers. First of all, for Tuscumbia, one score in double digits here today. That would be Damon Whittle. Got a dump from the free throw line. We talked about his struggles in the first half, 0 for 6 from the line in the first half, but he ends up going a lot. 10 of 12 from the free throw line in the second half to kind of balance that one out there. He ends up finishing up with 14 points, leading the team in scoring here tonight. So, he was the only scorer in double digits. Of course, he got a little bit of help tonight. Zach Klein, 7 points, 4 points apiece for Zach Handy and Bentley Boggs. And he had 3 scores with 2 here tonight. Connor Burks, Austin Rowland, and Colin Stokes as well. Again, 6 points at the end of 1, 21 at the half, 27 at the end of 3, and then 35 total points here tonight for the Tuscumbia Lions. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look here at Vienna. 22 first quarter points, 36 at the half, 56 after 3, and then 69 total points here tonight. 2 scores in double digits, each with 21. They'll share the honors here tonight. Elias Miller and Cash Strickland, each with 21 apiece. Again, they were the only scorers in double digits today, but you did have a smattering of scores otherwise. 10 different scores tonight for the Eagles. 6 points picked up by Waylon Lenning, 5 points for Duncan Wilkinson, 4 points apiece for Sam Rowden and Alex Zimmer, and then you had 4 scores with 2. You had Gabe Kleffner, you had Jude Strickland, you had Gavin Schwartz, and you had Tanner Bach as well. So again, 69 total points here tonight, here for Vienna, in a good-looking win heading into tomorrow. So that will set up the rest of our bracket here for this one. Of course, we will have 4 trophy games for you tomorrow. They'll actually all get started here at 4 o'clock. Nice, bright and early on a Friday afternoon. We will have the 7th place game, which we now know will be Lighthouse Prep taking on Tuscumbia. It'll be the 8 and 7 seeds going at it there for that one. Of course, again, that'll be a 4 o'clock start, and I messed up my bracket, so tell you what, I'll just worry about that later. I know who's playing who, so we'll get going there about 3:50, so make sure you tune in tomorrow for that one. So hey, after that one, we'll have the 5th place contest, which we now know. That'll be Maranatha Baptist out of St. Robert. They will be taking on the Vienna Eagles team we just saw. That should be a fairly good contest, if I do say so myself. That'll get going, again, right at the end of that one. Then we'll have the 3rd place contest for you. Following the conclusion of the 5th place game, it will be Dixon and Stowman. We'll have a Pseudo-Frisco League matchup there. The 3rd time those 2 teams have met one another. This one for all the marbles there. Each team has taken a game off of the other this season. And then after that, the tournament host will look to take the crown, but they'll have to go through the St. Elizabeth Hornets to do it. It'll be the Iberia Rangers, the St. Elizabeth Hornets, for this year's championship game. Iberia, 19 titles, 25 appearances in the finals of this tournament, of course. Obviously, the most seasoned team at the Iberia Invitational Tournament, St. Elizabeth, they're going to be looking for title number 3. For the 2nd straight year, St. Elizabeth will find themselves in the tournament finals. So, I think that'll go ahead and do it for us here tonight. Make sure you tune in 3:50 tomorrow for that 7th place contest and beyond. But, of course, for Dan back in the studio, I am Connor Harbert. Hope you enjoyed listening to this one as much as I enjoy bringing it to you here tonight. Until 3:50 tomorrow, you've been listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament right here, 97.9 The Source. Good night, everybody. Be good people.
You've been listening to the 61st Annual Iberia Boys Basketball Tournament here on 97.9 FM. Our games have been brought to you in part by Inventory Sales of St. Elizabeth, Iberia Auto Supply, Laker Eagle Stop of Iberia, Town & Country Supermarkets, Gasco Sage Electric Co-op, the Dixon Nursing Center, the Bank of Missouri, S&D Feed, Iberia High School, Fancher Ricas Funeral Home, Hard Times Grill, the Dixon Area Carrying Center, K&M Service Center, the Bank of St. Elizabeth, and Bert Deerhoff, CPA. That's it for this time. Until next time, have a great evening.